It's the Bob and Tom Show. Settle down. I understand everybody's excited.
It's Christmas morning.
National Football League opening day. We're all in. Hang on a second. I said National Football League opening day, and someone rolled their eyes and acted like they're going to vomit.
What?
Indeed.
Christy probably likes football more than I do.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
You got to reevaluate some things.
I have nothing against it. I just.
So you're on your period right now?
No.
Yeah.
No, that was last week.
You got a rainbow flag somewhere? Is that your problem, pal? Hi, welcome to the Bob and Tom Show.
There are plenty of gay guys who like football more than I do.
Oh, God, no. Yeah, that's true. I had a tight end who's gay. Anyway.
Oh, on your team? Really?
Do I have my button bar turned up over there?
Hang on a minute.
Hi, Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Give me a test over there.
Okay.
My fellow Americans, our long national nightmare is over.
You know, thinking about being ready to play that on the NFL opening day, think about how they sat and thought, okay, how do we get Nixon pardoned? who do we appoint president? And what spin do we put on it so the American public doesn't go insane? Put Nixon in jail, you know? Well, we need to let the country heal. Whoever came up with that is a genius.
Yeah, well.
And that's what happened.
Worked out okay.
That's Jerry Ford, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry. You call him Jerry?
Oh, yeah, Jerry.
Gerald Ford, University of Michigan, played football, of course, not to mention the fact that very fine skier.
bar?
Yes, I saw him light the Christmas tree in Beaver Creek, Colorado.
Did he fall into the packages or anything?
No, he didn't.
Very clumsy.
I think he gracefully got us through a very difficult period. Not to mention the fact that he is a skier, or was.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly an honorable man.
We should, somebody look that up. Hoffy, look that up. How many presidents were skiers?
John Kennedy.
Oh, of course.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. How many people are skiers and entitled? And I don't think they're mutually
I don't know
exclusive.
if Clinton was a skier, but I think he spent a lot of time in Aspen.
Anyway, for
cocaine, the chicks,
the chicks.
Probably a lot of après ski.
There's
let
Josh
me
Arnold.
sniff your ski
There's
pants, honey.
Ace
Stuff like that.
Cosby. Ace is also excited about the NFL season. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom. How are you?
I'm good. Now, we should point this out. It's the Dude Wipes Sports Desk starring Chick McGee. I have a new memo over here. It says, make sure to say Dude Wipes starring Chick McGee.
I don't think that's true. I support it, but I don't think that's... I'm the overlooked, taken for granted, the anchor. I'm the MVP. I'm always here. Mm-hmm. You guys just... I'm just like the wallpaper. You just assume, and then when I curl up and not here anymore, you guys go...
No, Chick. You're like the walls. You keep this place standing, my friend.
There you go.
And then you'll go, there's something different. I don't know what it is.
Might take us a few days.
Weeks is what I'm thinking. Did you know that Abraham Lincoln used toilet paper? Are you wiping your ass like Lincoln did? Isn't it time for Dude Wipes? Dump that roll. Wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean pants down. Dude Wipes.
Dude Wipes. We're still waiting for our package of the Dumpkin Spice. We have a photograph just posted in the studio of Gerald Ford skiing.
My fellow Americans.
There he is skiing.
Wow. No helmet.
How about if he would have done the My Fellow Americans, Our Long National Nightmare wearing that in that position from the ski hill?
Yeah, that'd be cool. He'd go, hey, I'll get back to Washington after I hit the slopes.
Yeah, but our long national nightmare is finally over, and there was no deal appointing me president and letting Nixon go. No deal at all.
It wasn't the ski season when it happened, but in any event.
I forget when it happened.
I'm looking forward to the ski season. Just got my pass 2 days ago.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
That's just like saying, well, I got the oil changed on the yacht. Excited?
Very relatable.
Everybody's excited.
I can't help it if you guys don't ski. Pat, you had every opportunity to ski. You grew up in the East Coast.
Yeah, I went once.
How'd that go?
I'm not good at it.
When you recite...
You can't go in one day. It takes you a few days to get...
Okay, I didn't like it.
When you recite all the kids you have, 7, do you include Pat's name in that? Or
He has to, legally.
Does he?
Yeah, I'm a ward of the court.
Wasn't there a guy who claimed the 7 dwarves on his income tax return?
No kidding.
Isn't that a thing? I think that's a thing. I didn't just come up with that. I heard about that. Yes, he was Doc Dopey Sneezy.
That's amazing. Just to see if he could.
Claimed all of them.
Let's see if those jokers are paying any attention.
So, can you give me the name and address of the prison he's in?
I think it was just a.
You can't claim people that
Sure
don't.
You can. I don't think.
Well, you can, but you can't do it legally.
No, I don't think you go to jail for that. Hiding income is why you go to jail.
Well, I think I'll have to call an IRS agent. I wouldn't recommend that you make up people.
Hang on. Don't forget. Let's find out what we can get away with. That's what I want to know.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, great.
You can claim anything you want. You won't go to jail. You can't hide income. I'm almost certain of that.
Well, if you're hiding income, if you're making claims that aren't valid.
That's different.
I don't think so. Well, fortunately, I'm not good at this sort of thing. That's why I have a professional accountant handle my finances. I highly recommend that.
It's one accountant we all
far too complicated for
laundering money to me is something I can't wrap my head around. I don't understand how that works.
Well, you need a Maytag.
Well, first of all, typically that involves a lot of cash.
I know.
The best way to do it.
And there's who has cash anymore? When's the last time you used any cash?
People that sell marijuana, they have a lot of cash.
True.
Casino.
Because they can't put it in a bank.
Well, that's the fault of poor legislators and stupid government and the liquor lobby, but that's a different story. What have you got going over there? Preview in sports?
Great question. We had a no-no last night that were twirled by
3 guys. Right?
3 guys. No-hitter, yep. Cubs beat the Pirates 12-0. Shohei Imanaga, I think, and 2 Cubs relievers combined on a no-no to blank the Pirates 12-0. We've got, let's see, Jessica Pegula advances in the U.S. Open. So there might indeed be a American woman in...
American woman.
Get away from me in the U.S. Open finals. Yeah, and of course...
Is that the Guess Who?
Yeah, one of the great singers.
They're in the news today.
Oh, they are? Please tell me. It's better be good news.
Well, it is if you're a Cummings-Bachman fan.
I am.
Pagula
yeah.
beat Swiatek. Go ahead.
The Guess Who's Burton Cummings and Randy Bachman settled their lawsuit over the band's name with fellow original members Jim Cale and Gary Peterson. Terms were not disclosed, but Cummings and Bachman, or is it Bachman if you're from Canada?
Technically, it's
Yeah.
back.
He makes a big deal out of this. Just say Randy Bachman.
No, he
Don't
doesn't.
listen to him.
He's a great guy.
Confirmed they have
Super
acquired
duper.
the rights to the band's name.
The things we argue about.
No, there's been a band called the Guess Who that
And Cale and Peterson were out there making it sound like Cummings and Bachman were still in the band, and they
I still say C.F. Turner was the Chick McGee of the Bachman Turner Overdrive. That's all I'm saying.
I won't deny that.
Damn right he was.
Randy's a great guy. He's got a terrific video about
You act like you
the
play
Led
poker
Zeppelin
with him.
thing.
He doesn't
Sure,
know
yeah,
you from
Hard Day's Night.
I've spoken to him. He's a
He
wonderful
doesn't
guy. He's a
know
terrific
you.
artist. And
He'd sell you down the river.
so I apologize, Randy.
He's got a
good
son
news.
who's good, too. His son
Good
is
news.
You are the most optimistic broadcaster I've ever been around. Well, you know, Randy Bachman was listening.
friend of the show. Friend of the show. He was in here.
They all listen all the time, and Chick
I,
ran
of
his
course, have a
mouth.
friend that's very good friends with him.
Oh, Jesus.
I do.
And Burton Cummings is a great vocalist.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My friends from Canada.
Don't write any songs, Bert, please.
Okay.
Check out the song Undone and get back to me, okay?
Is that she's
He didn't
come
write that.
undone?
Did he write that?
I'm talking great vocal.
Oh.
That's what I
She's
said.
come
Just don't write anything.
He's written some great songs. What
Half of These Eyes he wrote. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Caitlin Clark became the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 100 three-pointers and finished with 24 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Yes, that's a triple-double, my friends. Her second career triple-double. And the playoff-bound Fever beat the Sparks 93-86 last night in a far-off land called Indianapolis.
I love that this is happening. All those journalists, back in May and June.
She's figuring it out.
She's not doing too well,
I
is
don't know.
she?
Maybe Angel Reese should be rookie of the year. I don't think so.
Yeah, this is a little harder than you thought it'd be, isn't it, Caitlin?
See her now.
And she went, hold my beer.
Every
Let me
3-point
sink
shot.
this one from the parking lot and get back to me.
Flawless.
And then another interesting thing in sports, the Chicago White Sox may grab a record that's been around since, 1900?
No, that's not. No, I looked this up, and it's no.
Well, what's being claimed?
Most
losses.
losses in a season.
Oh, okay.
And the Cleveland Spiders, or what is it? Something Spiders had like 22 and 149 or something.
Yeah, that's when the balls
But-
the balls were full of lima beans.
But it was
a different era, you see.
154 game season, and then the Mets in 62 or something.
The point is the White Sox blow, and
yeah.
people go there and get hot dogs to go.
Please for me, you can do everything else that you do. Please stop doing that awful hack joke about hot dogs to go.
I love that joke.
At the Major League Baseball park. Everybody's heard it. I don't think it's funny.
Pat, do you like
Pat
getting-
thinks it's funny.
That's the first time I'd heard of it.
I feel like it's the first time I'd heard it, too.
I'm sorry.
Are you out of your mind?
I think so.
That's the first
Yes.
time I heard it.
Sometimes
That may
our
have been a
brains
30-year-old.
protect ourselves, and we...
That is true, though.
the arbiter of all jokes, Ace Cosby, your thoughts on that great joke?
I've heard it a million times.
Oh, I have a gift for Ace Cosby today.
Is that right?
Yeah,
do.
yeah, we can come back for that.
Is it a knuckle sandwich?
Pizza.
Pizza related.
White Sox right now are 32 and 109.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You going to take that, Spiders?
Hey, Spider, you gonna take that, huh? Well, what's the problem, Spider?
Okay. Now, also coming up, we have
Shoe Into the Week is up. Sneak preview on the Chick McGee Instagram at the Chick McGee. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
and we've got our special pigskin competition up and running. You got to get your entry in today. Pick all the games this weekend in pro football, and we'll have a winner coming up, and it's a great prize from Steven Singer Jewelers, a $500 gift certificate every week. Just pick the winners. Ladies and gentlemen, get on there. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. No spread involved. Just have some fun.
Yeah.
There's tiebreakers. It's all explained right there. And thank you, Steven Singer Jewelers.
And college football names of the year coming up. We do this every year, and I've kind of let it slide because we're starting into the second week of the season. But we do have the names of the year featuring Dude Person and Pig Cage.
Yeah, Yes, there's always great.
Those are actual names of players, and they're very good, especially Pig. He's and you know what else is very good?
What?
Raycon Everyday Earbuds. That's right. And they've just launched the upgraded model of the best-selling Everyday Earbuds. Thank you for playing along. They come in a variety of vibrant new colors: blush violet, forest green, royal blue, and, of course, the classic black. And Raycon's upgraded Everyday Earbuds.
I always think you're doing the commercial for the and pink hearts. The cereal. Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Sorry. Back
Is there
to you.
something blue in there? Pink, yellow?
I don't think so.
In Lucky Charms?
Blue
diamonds?
Blue diamond.
Blue diamond. I think it is blue. Blue,
I thought it was
yellow.
Blue Diamond.
Pink hearts.
And,
Yellow.
coming up, we have the
Green
most.
clovers.
and
I
we
know
have-
that.
Clovers.
We have bizarre cereal news coming up. Back to Raycon earbuds. They're the best.
Raycon's upgraded Everyday Earbuds. You get multi-point connectivity. I call that the romance feature. You can pair with 2 devices at once, plus quick charge function and active noise cancellation, and ergonomic earbud shape, and the optimized gel tips for a cozy custom fit for every ear ever made. And Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom. Egomaniac. To get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's right, 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Also, coming up, we have dual serial news, one involving the NFL. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob.
Do break the dating rules, according to Glamour magazine.
So
which
have
are,
sex on the first date?
it says, if you had a great time and want to call him first, go ahead.
No.
What?
No. I disagree with that.
Okay.
We have a new ringtone that I think is going to be available on the Bob and Tom website.
What does it sound like?
Is that right?
Play
That's
it.
what it sounds like. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not wearing panties.
There you go.
Oh, it must be my mom.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, Mom, come on.
I'm not wearing panties.
I can't answer
All
the
right,
Will
we got
somebody
it. I'm
get
not wearing
that?
panties.
Hold on, I'll get it. Hello? Ah, yes. Oh, electronics.
Oh, you
Isn't it
set
cool?
me right up.
It's all this cool digital stuff.
Fun.
Fell right in your trap, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Okay, once again,
Oh, wait
Glamour.
a minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
And?
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Don't drink a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because then
Hello?
you're going to break all the other rules.
Yeah, you are. Come on.
You're not going to be wearing panties, and you're going to be having sex on the first date. That's all.
Wow, is that what? Wow, do not give Christy a drink.
So,
God
in other
forbid you
words-
do what you want.
So what you're saying is go to the bartender, give him $50.
Yeah.
And
And then you'll be calling him after.
You know what Han always says? Keep a drink in her hand.
There you go.
now, do you take phone calls when you're on a date?
Oh, yeah, I bet you do, because that exhibits that you don't care.
No, I leave the phone in case the kids call. I leave the phone there.
You know,
but
there
I
might
don't
be an
take
emergency.
calls.
Oh, and if they call, they I guess they wouldn't have that ring. Sorry.
Oh, hang on.
I'm not wearing panties.
It's my kids. Hang
That
on.
would not be on her own phone.
Hang on just a second.
I'm not wearing
Oh,
panties.
it's my priest. Hang on just a second.
It is not. You wouldn't have it on your own phone.
I'm going back on vacation.
You know you should.
I'll be here
Oh, wait a
tomorrow.
minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
My mother. Hang on just a second.
Hold on a
Oh,
second.
that's not me. That's my phone. Chick stole my phone and put that on as
Yeah.
the ring. I'm getting punked right now. Okay. I've got tears in my eyes.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Summer is upon us and the sun is blistering. And all of my valuables, they turn up missing. Can't find my lawn chair, can't find my radio, can't find the yard rake, can't find the garden hose, can't find the cans to throw away the trash. Maybe I should cut the grass.
Yeah, maybe.
Fescue growing up higher and higher. Guess I went a little crazy with the fertilizer. Can't find the barbecue, can't find the meat. Can't see the neighbor's house across the street. Couldn't find both hands if I use my ass. Maybe I should cut the grass.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Should have got it earlier, but I'm allergic. Just too cheap to get a service ticket from the city for a violation. Neighbors think I'm dead or on a long vacation. Well, I got a new shiny riding mower with a 3-blade cutter and 2 cup holders. Where it's gone to is just bewildering. Went to ask my wife and children. Find her purse and keys, but they ain't come back. Maybe I should cut the grass. Got so quiet you can't hear the wind blow. And it's getting real shady around the upstairs windows. The dog just whimpers and won't go outside. And I sit up in my bed all night, listening to the lawn clawing at the glass. Maybe I should have cut the grass. Maybe I should have cut the grass. Maybe I should have.
All right. Very nice, Haywood.
Back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Well,
I guess
Ace and Christy show now.
Yeah, I guess everyone's left the building. Here we are on a Thursday.
Getting you ready for the Raiders and Chargers coming up this Sunday.
NFL starts today. It's back.
And Tom's running. He's going to be out of breath.
So I guess you guys decided to come back, huh? Thanks.
We got to get a clock in there.
I was getting a little worried.
Oh, sorry.
I thought maybe you really did leave.
Oh, we were having a discussion there about what a redneck someone on our staff is. Where were we?
Again? You're talking about me again in the green room?
Yeah, we were.
Oh, no. You look like you're a cotillion gal compared to this guy.
I was way in the back. I don't know what you guys were doing.
Welcome back.
Quite a hike.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. They moved the green room. Let's see. Now we got Chick McGee at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. That's Christy Lee over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Everyone heard him call me a sports dick, right?
I heard it.
Okay.
I heard it too, yeah.
Sports dick. I like that. We'll do that again.
Okay.
We have a lot of cool stuff coming up, but that would include this segment brought to you by Chick McGee.
Hey, why don't we start it with a gift-giving session? I have something for Ace.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it.
I'm a fan of Dr. Squatch Soap Company.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they had a limited edition that I bought specifically for Ace.
Wow.
They had limited edition soap. They have many, many flavors.
Many soaps.
Well, this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles edition. Cowabunga Cleanse, it's called. Men's natural soap. It smells like pizza.
No way, that's so cool.
Is that right?
Yes, it's pizza soap, Ace. So
Thank you.
Bring this to you.
That is
that's fantastic.
Did you take a smell? Does it?
And this is Dr. Squatch?
I think
Dr.
everybody.
Squatch, yeah.
Does it smell like pizza?
Okay.
What kind of pizza, though?
Well, that's it. I get picky about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure does. I smell the crust most of all.
I wouldn't mind smelling like a Hawaiian pizza.
Pineapple?
Yeah.
What? Oh, God.
Smell the
It
crust.
doesn't smell-
Crusty? Yeah, a lot of crust in
Smells
there.
pretty good,
Yeah.
actually.
I don't smell pepperoni or sauce. I
No.
smell crust.
Kind of a sandalwood-ish.
Yeah.
Well, as Billy Joel once said, it's always been a matter of crust. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you very
sweet.
much, John.
You're welcome. You can either save it, since it is limited edition. It may be
Worth something.
worth something.
Collectible?
You know, though, to give it to Ace is to throw it away.
No.
I think if I go on a date, I'll use it and then see if he smells it.
Yeah.
Where are you going to put it?
Put her face right in it.
And
Ace.
then she goes, what kind of soap is that? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. All the hot chicks did that.
Here's the thing. You find out right away. She's either going to go, I can't stand this guy, or at last.
Yeah.
This is the man of my dreams.
This guy's somebody special.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle guy.
Can you name them?
Absolutely.
Leonardo,
way.
DiCaprio,
Yes.
no, Raphael,
Magellan.
Raphael and Leonardo, two of them, yes.
Machiavellian. No.
Ronaldo. No.
Do you know him, Tom?
God, no.
Oh, good. You
And I saw
scared
an
me.
There are other Renaissance authors.
Klaus Fuchs.
There's
Isn't
a
he
new
one of them?
cartoon series out.
Michelangelo
Michelangelo
and Donatello.
Donatello. Who's Donatello? Which one is
The
he?
staff.
Does he
He's
represent?
the one that's really dressed well.
That's the makeup artist and dress designer. Yeah.
Donatello's purple.
Ever seen that face? Oh, dear God.
How do you know that?
Oh, I was a big fan. That was like right in my age group.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Did you go around singing the theme song?
All the time.
Turtles on the half shell.
Turtle heroes in a half shell.
Oh.
Turtle power.
I don't.
Boy, this is weird.
I don't remember the Teenage Mutant
I
Ninja
don't either.
Turtles.
I'm too old
Live
to
action or
remember.
otherwise. I don't.
It was a catchy song.
Is that right?
I didn't say great. I said catchy.
Vanilla Ice was in, of course, Tom, in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
Really?
I remember
he-
the title
Secret
Secret
of the
Ooze.
Ooze?
Yes, yeah. And then there was part 3, Turtles in Time.
What was the secret of the ooze?
That it could transform you into. It was the what
What
essentially
made them, nerd turtles?
I see. Now it's time to check in with something interesting.
Oh, dare you!
We don't squash your dreams.
There
from
are
your
people out there.
childhood.
I just waited for the silence to enter the room, and after 10 seconds, very well, I think we've exhausted this stupid topic.
There are people out there wiping their eyes, wistful for the days.
I think Brian Kelly, head coach of the LSU football Tigers, says it best about this particular segment.
And we're sitting here again. We're sitting here again talking about the same things.
Time now for what we learned yesterday on the Bob and Tom Show.
Start from the back.
I think very exciting that we learned about
there's nothing on the back.
sex time. Do you remember the
Wait a minute. Shut up. You're not in charge of this.
No, you're ruining it he has all the boring stuff on that sheet. And Christy was wearing a striped shirt. Well, that's fascinating.
Mike,
talk about that again.
If I were you, I would snap every pen in your little office there.
Yeah.
What does he have on there? What's on there that's interesting?
Tom asked out. Well, this
You
is.
just want to redo the news story.
Tom asked Allie about selling used dental floss on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Do you remember
did.
that?
Well, it's because she's sold out of her panties, and I'm saying, as a certain guy named Chick McGee once said, there's a specificity about sexual
stays alive.
Somebody would buy that.
directions.
Somebody
I think
would buy
if she went on her OnlyFans page at ALLIB, if she wanted to sell dental floss, probably some guy that would want to have
Why
it.
don't we just open a porn site?
Probably tie it up.
Josh doesn't care for sticks or particularly Dennis DeYoung, and I'd have to agree on that.
What'd you call sticks?
High voice,
Rush Light.
high voice lead singer.
I would disagree. I
know. Dennis,
No, many do.
Yeah, he's a friend of the show.
Somewhere Dennis and Burton Cummings are listening
to the
together.
show.
I know.
Honestly, you know what happened with Styx is I had like their greatest hits. I had the Mr. Roboto album and all that, and I just wore them out.
I went to the concert where they did the whole thing with this costumes and Mr. Roboto.
Yeah, who were you with on that concert?
Who was I with?
Me,
a lady. Oh,
jerk.
Oh, sorry.
We went as a group from the station.
Did you get some, mud
No, it wasn't a date. It was a group of us.
Did you get some mud for your turtle?
Oh, God.
Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll.
Did you hear him turn it up when we weren't reacting how we wanted us to?
Oh, fine.
Yeah, it's as loud as
I'm
hell.
sorry, Rush Light.
I loved it when that came out. Loved it. But isn't that considered sort of a stain on the history of rock?
Pretty much ended Styx, didn't it?
He left after that album.
Is this not true? After Dennis DeYoung left the band, they started playing Babe at some point and Tommy Shaw would go up to the mic and say, we don't do that crap anymore. Is that not true?
I don't know what the
is that not true? Ace?
I don't know about that either.
Yeah, he actually did. That's on YouTube, yeah. He used to mock Babe.
Well,
he shouldn't have.
I always thought Dennis DeYoung in that era had a great synthesizer. Of that era of synthesizer, I thought he did a great job. In any event, we'll move on. I liked Mr. Roboto.
All right, what do you got?
It was in the news yesterday.
What did we learn yesterday that you've got over there? Go
ahead. I think we learned a lot. We had a fascinating news story about what time one likes to have intimate activities.
I think we talked about this enough yesterday.
Yeah.
Not this hour. Yeah, no, admittedly, this is a little bit...
No.
I like this song.
This is rock and roll, and you're a girl.
Well, it's a nice slow dance song from my high school days.
It's romantic.
It's terrible.
Is
It's the worst.
Yeah, this is a lot of... This is a lot of embarrassing erections at a high school gym. Yeah, this is the one where the faculty has to go start separating the kids.
Right.
Hey, leave Holy Spirit, leave some room. Let's go.
Yeah, you guys may say you hate it, but I
You might have chaperone looking at the other one going, geez, I can hear the boner.
Like snap peas.
There was a girl rubbing up on you during this song.
Dennis DeYoung does not have his testicles bound up and is hitting these notes.
So please believe me.
Oh, no.
Please believe me.
Oh, wait, no. Now, who is the highest singer? Is it Geddy Lee or is it...
high would have to be Geddy Lee, but Steve Perry is way up there.
But he's a crooner.
He's fantastic. He has a great voice.
Yeah, but I could never get that high. But in any event, we also had a news story about the sexiest time of the week. Do you remember what it was, Christy?
Saturday at 10 o'clock.
Saturday just after 10.
Yeah.
That's when people feel the sexiest. And Josh, you weighed in. That's not true in your case?
Oh, I like in the morning better.
Mornings are good.
But our schedules are much different.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing better
I don't
in the
have
middle
kids,
of the night.
You know, when you have kids, Saturday 10 p.m. makes perfect sense.
2:33 in the morning.
Pat, so a rock solid 10 p.m. Saturday works for you?
It works for me, yeah.
Yeah, sleep by 11?
Yeah, absolutely. Thursday,
10 after 11? Or wait a minute, 10 after 10. Sorry.
Wake me up. I don't care. I'm ready.
Do you have a lock on your bedroom door there, Tommy?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, good.
All right.
Or you just put a sock on the doorknob and your kids know.
Oh, yeah. It's more of a stocking than a sock, really.
Papa said, if there's a sock on the door, we don't even knock.
When did that tradition kick in? Is that
I have
that's
no
got to be
idea.
college roommate
College
stuff.
deal,
Yeah.
right?
Is that a 50s era thing? Animal House
60s.
era thing?
I have no idea.
Everybody has a system.
I wouldn't be shocked if we found out it went way back.
Yeah.
Oxford in the 19th century.
Yeah, before they had elastic in socks. Remember what they used to call them?
Stockings, right?
Yeah, but what would hold up your socks?
Hose?
Braces.
Oh, braces?
Right?
I don't know.
I think that's an English thing.
Or
an elitist thing. I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I've never seen those in person.
I haven't either.
The little suspenders for socks.
They go around your calf, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I've seen it at the gym, I think, once or twice.
No, somebody's still wearing them.
There's a guy waxing his mustache.
You can't believe what happens at our gym. Wow.
I told you that. So they had to put a sign up saying no more drying your pubes with our hair dryers.
Well, that's you know what? I don't want to go to that gym if they're going to.
I can't believe that
be
happens.
It did.
I can't. Can you get a picture of the sign next time?
You can't
see
take
it?
pictures of in the gym.
Well, yeah. If there's a sign saying that, you probably shouldn't do it, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to try that area?
We
though.
sure are rule followers
Yeah,
around here.
rock and
I'll
roll's
tell you
all about
that.
following rules.
That's how you get
Morning radio.
jock moisture.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's how you get the old crotch rot.
Athlete's feet. Remember? I never got athlete's feet, even on my.
I've never had athlete's feet either.
Never had.
Knock on wood.
I have.
But
Well,
I was never an athlete.
You're a filthy. Just filthy.
Okay. What else have you got over there?
Whoa, back to the old anchor, huh? Okay, well, Tom,
speaking of anchors, by the way, Jim Dreyer is back on land.
He didn't make it.
He did not
Back
make
on
it.
dry land once again.
there's a shock. Let's see. Tom wrote a curse-filled letter to his pool app. The lights wouldn't come on.
Did you hear back yet?
No.
Tom and I said, why don't you hire a pool guy who can live in the pool house and you don't have to worry about it ever again. You could call out to the pool house. Stevie, I want to get in the pool.
They switched,
turn the lights on for me.
You turn the app on, and it says you got to go to this new app. You go there, and none of the stuff worked.
Do you think his letter is pinned to some bulletin board in the green room of that office?
Oh, yeah.
Funniest one of the month or whatever?
I hope so. They're going to have to. It's not suitable for
having a bad day.
For office reading. I was so pissed after spending an hour trying to get the thing to work.
We talked a lot about a song called Little Green Bag yesterday that Josh brought it to our attention. It's in Reservoir Dogs, evidently.
Yeah, that famous slow-mo intro.
A song from 1969 by a Dutch band, and it's really good.
Yeah, the George Baker selection. And then we were introduced to the Bare Naked Ladies with Tom Jones.
Tom Jones. It was really not
and we established that George Baker is not the George Baker who did the famous Sad Sack comic.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that was
And Tom
real
said
important.
that someone sent him a bunch of Sad Sack comics.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, those are... If we run out of dude wipes, we can use those to...
Oh, really? Would you rather wipe your ass with Sad Sack or with one of Donatello from the Mutant Ninja
I'd
Turtle?
rather with dude wipes. Thank you very much.
Boy, oh boy, you survey 100 people.
Yeah.
Have they heard of Sad Sack? Have they heard of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you survey
I'm gonna
the
say
same 100 people.
95%.
Have you heard of Plato, Sigmund Freud, or Hulk Hogan? You're going to get the Hulkster. Admittedly, the Philistines have heard of the Mutant Ninja
Plato
Turtles.
and George Baker.
I'll say it again. Hey, Tom's not scared of werewolves or vampires or the undead. He's scared of the great unwashed.
Speaking of which, we have
terrified of him.
Fatty Fat in the news today.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're not going to believe this one.
Fat person?
Oh, man.
From the TV show My 1,000-Pound Sister.
Oh, yes.
Is that a show?
Sisters.
Yeah, sisters.
Yeah, well.
Oh, so together they total 1,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow. When we do the story, I got something to add to it.
Yeah, what does it involve? The ugly stick?
Now.
It's the guys have to raise the gurney.
Oh, dear
to
God.
get him up in the air or something? Or I have never. Is that on TLC or something?
Yeah.
Yes.
the Learning Channel.
The Learning Channels. Boy, is that a misnomer. Wow.
The NFL up and running and got some cool stuff going on. We'll be covering that. But right now, Willie G wants to check in with everything involving Prize Picks. Willie?
Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. We all know how long fantasy takes, but on Prize Picks, you can pick a new lineup every day. The app is easy to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. This week, I'm going Jonathan Taylor, more than 75.5 yards, and Caleb Williams, more than half a passing yard. On Prize Picks, you can still cash out even if the lineup isn't perfect. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy app with injury insurance. If any of your players go down in the first half, Prize Picks doesn't count it as a loss. Just some of many ways Prize Picks puts its members first. So download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even have to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Willie. Now, coming up, we are going to have to be dancing, at least dancing around a few of the words in our sex therapist story coming up with Christy Lee today. Fascinating.
Yeah.
A couple words in there that I'm not sure we can say on the radio.
Boobs.
No. Keep going farther south.
Hang down.
Belly button.
I'm not sure. Down.
Velvet garage.
Wait a minute.
Front fender.
The down button?
I said belly button.
Sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't going down this gutter of filth that you folks wallow
Sugar
in.
walls.
Keep going. We'll work on it. Coming up, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the...
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hi, he's Bob. I'm Bob. And he's Tom. And I'm Tom.
To conquer and win, we're gonna be in the Super Bowl game.
Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, Q95 with Luciano Gaspacho
In praise of the Indianapolis Colts.
In a great praise.
Phenomenal.
Here's to a big Super Bowl win this next year.
we hope that you get to sing the national anthem at the Indy 500 next year, Luciano.
Big a star like me, how are they going to refuse?
Bob, a lot of celebrities were in town for the Indianapolis 500, which of course took place yesterday, including a guy from the National Association of Broadcasters who has honored us by stopping by our show this morning. Of course, I'm talking about Mr. Ralph Bonorama.
Hey, guys. I just want to let you know that I really respect what you're doing. I think it's a shame that more kids can't watch your show. Oh, it's on radio. Well, never mind, man.
You may wonder about the Hoosier Dome, they call it. Now, when the Colts moved here, they were considering changing their names to the Trojans. Then we were going to rename this place the Condome.
This guy walks into a psychiatrist. Yeah. He says, I feel like I'm a dog. Really? Yeah. The psychiatrist says, how long have you felt this way? He says, ever since I was a puppy. Go by. All right, it's a Helium Monday, so we should do this properly. Okay. You ready to sing along with it? Mm-hmm. Oh, that feels good. Here we go. Ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. It's Helium Monday. That's right. The high point of your week's arrived. Oh, yeah. It's Helium Monday with Bob and Tom. That's us, Bob and Tom.
And by golly,
is it
by God, you can listen to In Minot.
You can.
To KIZZ FM.
Kiz.
Lucky that doesn't start with a J.
Stop it!
That'd be one hell of a radio station.
Stop it. We'll be coming right back.
It's new wax off. Remove old wax and give your car a high gloss shine with wax off. Just jerk off the top and spray a smidgen on your vehicle and apply with vigorous up and down motions.
Dr. Ruth, he kept undressing me with his eyes. Dr. Ruth, can I get pregnant when a man undresses me with his eyes?
Only if he's cockeyed.
Continue.
Yeah.
Put a little extra menthol there on your cigarette.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Haji, put that shaving foam down. Haji, would you like to give your street address? Maybe that'll help some people contact you after seeing this tape. Dick. But the type of people that will be contacting you are medical experimenters, okay? Dick. I wonder if they replace his heart with a gallstone, if his body will still work. This portion of our show is brought to you by Walenda Brothers Coffee. Good to the last drop. New law firm in the news today.
Really?
Yeah, 3 famous attorneys have formed a new law firm.
Oh, really? Who are they?
Gary Hart, Ted Kennedy, and Richard Nixon.
What's it called?
It's called Dickum, Dunkum, and Cheatham.
I wish you wouldn't make fun of Gary Hart anymore.
Why?
The guy, I mean, he was 6 inches away of becoming president. You know what I mean?
Keep it in your pants, Jimmy.
Get on your knees and pray, and when you get a Woody, you get home to tell your
What are we talking about? Woody Hayes. Of course.
So why do they have one of the main thoroughfares for people in that city? Why don't they build
a little
a tunnel or a bridge? Hey, what a great idea! Guy from USAC goes, golly, Earl, that might be a pretty good idea.
People, here's what people don't understand
go
about
on.
the Bob and Tom Show. I get to be the official greeter of our guests.
Great.
And I believe we do have a guest waiting in the green room.
Sure.
And I would like to greet officially our guest.
That's Jim Gaffigan.
Hi, how are you, Christy Lee?
How are you?
I'm good.
It's so nice
It's great to be
you.
here.
Not set up or anything.
You know.
Wow, are you on you got your own reality show?
I do. It's called Nobody Really Cares What Christy Lee Does Behind the Scenes, but we're going to show it to him anyway. Thank you, Jim. It's so good to see you.
Okay, let's move. Let's show people what you eat back here, Christy.
Oh, well, my favorite thing is right over here. This is called chocolate-covered raisins, or I call Nirvana.
Sure, have a.
And you know what's great is the way that's set up is like there's tons of hands going in there.
Yes.
And so hands are usually covered with feces. So.
And he's absolutely right.
So now you're going to ruin my favorite
Enjoy.
snack in the green room?
The treat. There used to be soup here in the morning. What happened to the soup? There used to be different things.
He retired.
Or does it come at like 9 or
He
something?
retired. So now we have to eat things that look like feces. So that's it.
Or is it kind of...
I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
Oh, my God!
There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom.
Welcome back.
Could you sense the?
Bob and Tom
Could you
Show.
sense the irritation?
You are on one today. Excellent. Hello, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Here's Tom.
Thank you very much, Dude Wipe Sportscaster.
Just call me
Chick
Dude.
McGee.
Just call me Dude.
The Dude.
The
Dude abides.
The Dude abides.
Dude abides. All right,
Tom, I have a very important correction.
Oh, we'll go ahead.
This
what?
has to be addressed.
What's wrong?
Well, I mentioned we were talking a wonderful conversation about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Sure.
And I mentioned that part 2 was The Secret of the Ooze, and part 3 was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time. Well, Nathan has written in. He says, the third Ninja Turtles, you big buffoon, was not called Turtles in Time. That's a common mistake because they go back in time.
Oh.
It was just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, and he goes on to talk about a game. Now here, he's correct and wrong.
Okay.
When it was released on certain home video outlets, it was known as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Turtles in Time.
It was.
Yes, and I saw it on video, so therefore...
Could we go back in time and not read this letter?
You didn't find this to be an important correction?
Oh, sorry. It was fascinating.
It wasn't. Thank you. It was fascinating.
Yes.
Let's talk about Jim Dreyer some more and his failures. How about that?
The guy was in the middle of Lake. Well, not even the middle.
Not even the middle of
The
Lake
Associated Press article was literally 3 lines long. It doesn't say why he turned around, what happened, nothing.
Well,
That's how far he made it.
It had to have been difficult.
As a matter of fact, according to this illustration, he's getting closer to where he started instead of the other
Once
side.
again, a friend of the show, Jim Dreyer, he successfully swam across Lake Michigan many years ago. He was trying to do it again, solo, towing a raft all by himself out in the middle of Lake Michigan, and he had to go back to Grand Haven. It was supposed to be an 82-mile swim nonstop. He did not make it, but he tried.
Who knows what happened out there?
You can't broadcast scared. It seems like you broadcast scared.
Maybe there's a monster in the
lake. Are you
lake.
scared?
No.
Are you? I think you're scared. So far, you're scared of Burton Cummings, Randy Bachman or Bachman.
But you know who he has no fear of?
Dennis DeYoung. You're terrified of Dennis DeYoung. You don't think I could kick Dennis DeYoung's ass?
But oddly enough, you know who he's not afraid of?
Who?
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They would destroy you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then they'd go have.
Sadly, that's as close to Michelangelo as
what did they?
Most of those kids will ever get.
It was a pizza their thing, right?
They loved it. Loved pizza.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And who was their sensei?
The Master Splinter.
Master Splinter.
He was a rat.
He was a rat, yes. And then who was the TV reporter?
April O'Neil.
April O'Neil.
Really?
A redheaded Irish lass.
Yeah,
of course. With an American accent.
She worked for the television.
Wasn't Stephen Daedalus? Okay.
They have a character named Casey Jones. Can you at least appreciate that?
Riding that train high on cocaine.
He would beat people up with a hockey stick.
So the point is, Jim Dreyer is safe.
I'm glad he's safe. Yes.
He's quoted as saying, there were only 2 good hours in my 40-hour swim. He goes, if you were watching the tracker,
here's what's going to happen.
I promise I wasn't drunk.
Oh, okay.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go up to, where's he taking off of, Hanover or whatever?
Grand Haven.
Grand Haven, Michigan.
Whatever. I'm going to go up there. Josh and I are going up there. And as soon as he tries
Better leave now, there's heavy traffic.
And as soon as he tries to get back into the water again, we're going to say, no, stop it, go home.
Well, why don't you let us buy you a beer?
Yeah, let me go buy you
some
a beer.
crab cakes.
That's right. Huh? How about that? They have crab in Lake Erie?
A beer and crab.
Lake Erie? It's like Michigan, you idiot.
Whatever.
They're different.
Sure, there's not a monster.
Erie is more of a
Sure.
brownish, more shallow of the Great Lakes.
Oh, you are you saying Michigan is cleaner than Lake Erie?
It's bluer.
I thought that was food coloring.
No, that's Lake Huron. Let's just move forward. Congratulations on the efforts made by the 61-year-old ultra-marathon swimmer Jim Dreyer.
So is he done? He's not going to try it again?
He hasn't said.
Hasn't he gotten the Presidential Medal of Honor yet? Why hasn't
You know what? He attempted something that we never have. So good on you, I say.
However, we've done just as well as he has.
In what way?
We do.
We didn't make it.
We didn't make it either.
I bet it's scary out there.
Heck yeah.
No kidding.
Especially at night.
You're swimming around as at night, the hundreds of feet of water below you. And
he said he eventually hallucinates.
There's a freighter coming at you.
He has a talking muskie following him, probably.
Northern pike whisperer.
Yeah. Hey, you're doing pretty good.
How deep is Lake Erie? I'm sorry, which is it? Michigan?
Lake Michigan.
How deep is Lake Michigan?
A couple hundred feet in some spots at least, right?
At the deepest point.
What does it say?
It says lake's average depth is 46 fathoms, 3 feet. What the hell's a fathom? And then it
6
says
feet, I think.
922 feet.
Oh.
What is the deepest part of Lake Michigan? The South Chippewa Basin.
Maybe she's a Chippewa.
275 meters. Why don't they speak in English in Michigan? Why do they get fathoms and meters? What the hell?
Okay, well,
never mind.
What else you got over there?
My gosh, what else do I have?
What do you got, Josh?
Just brought to our attention. Tom, did you know there's a 5th Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? A girl named Jenica. I was unaware. Now we know.
Jenica.
Yes.
I'd rather not speculate on
Juniper.
the origin story of it. Jenica.
280 feet average depth of Lake, what is it, Michigan?
Please keep sending us your Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle update.
Okay. No. What else you got over there?
You know what I got over here, Tom? It's the National Football League. Opening day, the Kansas City Chiefs host the Baltimore Ravens. From Kansas City and Arrowhead Stadium, it's a rematch of the AFC Championship game. And despite leading the NFL with 13 wins last season, the Ravens fell apart and fell short against the Chiefs, lost 17-10 at home. Lamar Jackson ended up winning the NFL MVP for the second time in 5 years. But certainly, it was bittersweet. And the Ravens are getting 3 points tonight in Kansas City. And then tomorrow night, you've got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers in Sao Paulo, Brazil, for their first NFL game in Brazil, which is where off Lake Michigan? Is that?
It's quite a swim.
Yeah, it's quite a
St.
swim.
Lawrence Seaway, and then, wow, then it gets really hairy.
Eagles.
You go from muskie to sharks.
Eagles are the favorite. Green Bay Packers getting 3 in that one tomorrow night.
And once again, the spread tonight is what?
Ravens getting 3.
The Sao Paulo prostitutes are brushing their teeth.
The
bottle of Jack.
I can tell you, the players won't even be able to see the streets.
No, they will.
They will not be turned loose.
Is that right? Oh, yeah, that's... they're walking it back and saying it was just an internet rumor, but there are several armed vehicles in employ of the NFL tomorrow night to get the teams to and from the stadium.
Yeah, when they were in Mexico City, It was an armada of cops and the army and probably the cartels. They don't get to do anything when they're there. Important letter when we come back.
Okay.
Also, and we have some interesting stuff. A sex therapist in the news today, an astonishing world record. And we got some real estate news for Christy Lee, mushrooms in the news, DUI in the news, and the 1,000-pound sisters, one of them in the news. And Ace apparently has watched that show.
I've seen trailers for it. It's,
I've just seen highlights.
Trailer, the key word.
1,000-pound sisters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two together.
Yikes.
One's lost a lot of weight.
Well, you'd have to, right?
How
much more could you gain?
Lose her face. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send it.
This is I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to let any of you decide if you want to. This is
let Josh handle that.
This is a big one.
There you go.
The last one.
Let Josh handle that. Josh is a good handler.
Josh can handle that.
Yeah, I can take it.
Here.
There you go.
Looks like a curling iron.
Hello.
Oh, it's a rabbit.
Yeah, this one's not messing around.
No.
And what's great about it, Sadie, it seems to me, is that you can. Well, this hits everything, doesn't it? It's
looks like you could hit a fastball.
Okay. Okay, so you see that button, the button in the middle where your thumb is there? Mm-hmm. That turns it on.
Right.
And now the two buttons on the sides turn on the other features. So why don't you go ahead and
boy.
Oh, there you
those
go.
buttons.
Oh, so it's like a reciprocating saw there.
I mean,
It's alive.
So the one button controls the shaft of it, if you will.
Right.
Now, what's happening is not only do you have an up and down motion
Wait
with
a minute, it is going up and down.
it's also turning right to left in the center of the shaft. So you're going to get that's going to work your
G-spot.
No, they actually the tip will go in and out as this does massage the Grafenberg spot.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, that's going to say
That's right.
That's so big it's going to be saying hello to your kidneys. Josh, the way you grip that looks like you're familiar.
Well, I wanted to use my hand
to feel.
Yeah,
and it's got the rotating beads right here. Actually stimulate more nerve endings.
Isn't that interesting?
It looks kind of like
anatomy.
If you're trying to imagine this, it looks like one of those lava lamps.
Yeah.
That's right.
Has kind of a gooey look.
A gooey look.
Yeah. Now, does the Grafenberg spot, does that have anything to do with the Grafenberg Zeppelin? Is that anything at all? Is it the same guy? Or?
I think the first woman that put that in said, "Oh, the humanity."
Oh, okay.
Now it doesn't end there. You see this butterfly-looking thing.
It looks like a cobra.
What is the two little prongs there?
Well, these would stimulate the pleasure button of the woman, while the wings of the butterfly sort of stimulate the labia.
The vulva. Yep, the labia, the vulva. That's right. Josh, you are so good.
Or Alexis.
I mean, this really...
Vulva, Alexis.
This
really works everything. I mean... You're not going to miss. You can't. It'd be hard to miss a spot.
Might be hard to get it out.
That epitomizes busy.
Yeah. Would you like to hear it?
It's very, very busy.
Okay. Yeah, that's buzzy. Now, what's the purple? What's the purple one called?
It's going at it.
That's called the Pure Pleasure Self-Thrusting Rabbit.
Barney edition?
Self-thrust.
It should be called the Home Wrecker because...
it's really amazing. It's waterproof. It covers all your different pleasure spots. And what's fun is there's so much variety to it. The toys today are so advanced. They're so high-tech. It's really fun to actually even pick them out with your partner.
Thanks, Sadie. Once again, it's ticklekitty.com. And it's whole bunch of stuff.
And follow me on Instagram if you guys would like, at Dr. Sadie Allison and Tickle Kitty and Go Love.
Wonderful.
Right. Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, hi. With us in the studio, comedian Sal D'Amelio and Scott Dunn hanging out with us. Scott, anything else in your life of interest these days?
Well, I just bought that van. storage.
Oh, that's right.
We're savoring that. We're enjoying that.
Now, van or minivan?
Minivan. In this day and age, everyone just assumes minivan when you have children.
I would think.
How many people have the conversion van? Is that what they're called still?
Oh, I would love a conversion van, but yeah.
Is that where you can convert it into a bedroom?
Yeah. Boudoir.
Sweet.
No.
Really? Yeah. Knock one out on the way going down the road. Let's pull into that rest stop, honey.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to have to leave the kids at the previous rest stop because.
Well, none of them are going to be there. Buying a car is a grind. I haven't bought a car from a dealership. It is like a 2-hour, 3-hour grind.
That's tough, yeah.
And so you don't want to be stuck with some idiot.
No.
You want a professional. You want somebody. So I've done a little list of how you can tell whether your car salesman's professional or unprofessional.
Oh, really? Okay, good. Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
A big bonus to these minivans is the DVD player in the back.
Oh, sure.
So if your salesman wants to show you how to operate it, that's professional. Mm-hmm. If he makes you go an extra hour on the test drive so he can watch the nude scene from American Pie, unprofessional.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Same token, you're buying a minivan for your family. Mm-hmm. So if he wants to show you the storage capacity, professional. If he wants to show you some great places to hide your weed, unprofessional.
All right.
Now, I understand that buying a car is negotiation. I'm trying to get a good deal. He's trying to make money. Mm-hmm. So telling me my offer is too low, understandable.
Okay.
Spitting in my coffee, unacceptable.
Wow.
Yep. On the same token, while we negotiate, if he tells you he needs to leave the room to go talk to his manager, that's probably okay.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
If he tells you he needs to leave the room to go drop a deuce, not okay. Not okay.
Too much information.
Wait, $50 never killed anybody.
Well, he's never done this before.
Used cars, Christy.
Yeah. Now, this one's for the ladies, Christy.
Yeah.
If your car salesman offers you free financing, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If he offers you a free mustache ride, not so great.
No.
It depends on what he looks like.
There you go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Depends how cheap you're getting this car.
And
what do I have to do to get you into this car today?
And finally, if your car salesman tells you that the van is a certified pre-owned car, that's professional.
Yes.
If he tells you it's a certified poon wagon, unprofessional.
The old.
But good to know.
Yeah, but good to know.
Thanks very much.
Bob and Tom Radio. Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey there.
Josh Arnold is on the sidekick desk.
Hey, dude.
Here's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
And it is early. I'm Jacob McGee. And here's Tom.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Got a letter right here from Larry.
Okay.
Hi, Larry.
Larry. Hats off to Larry.
Hello, Larry.
I saw Dennis Young in concert. He was awesome.
There's federal funding available for you, sir, if you fill out
He
the
even
right
played
form.
Mr. Roboto, which I know Tom loves. Well, thank you very much.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Glad folks enjoy them.
Okay, we got some Styx fans out there.
Come sail away, come sail away, come and sail away with me, lads.
Yeah, the lads. It's kind of a throwback to the terminology used by the sailors. How about this letter from Jake? Jake, I love this.
Jake the Snake?
This is a tribute to his grandpa, he calls him. Slimmy, as in Slim Jim. Not a sweet name for a grandpa.
Very.
Slimmy.
Hey, Slimmy.
Very nice.
Not everybody calls, grandpa, granddad. Or
I know.
A lot of like Meemaw for
Mi amor, I like that.
For grandmas. Anyway, they call him Slimmy. He's having his 83rd birthday.
Yeah, Slimmy.
Jake writes, Slimmy called me yesterday asking for help with the USB plug on his brand new face mower. Turns out he was talking about his new electric shaver. The face mower. Makes sense. I get that, Slim.
Slim.
Jake from Wakausta, Michigan.
Wakausta?
Yeah, never heard of that place. Waka or Wakuasta.
Waka waka.
Sorry.
Hey.
Thank you very much. Now, we turn to Chick McGee across the way at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
It's time for one of our favorite features over the years. It's college football names that you need to keep an eye on coming up in the 2024 season. These are unique names. I don't know anything about the players other than what position they play and who they play for.
So no questions.
And then,
any of them named Slimmy?
Questions. None of them are named Slimmy.
Happy birthday, Slimmy. Don't you like an old guy that still shaves?
Sure.
He wants to look good.
Yeah, of
83
course.
years old. He's out there shaving, chick.
I don't
Would have been funnier if it had been one of those pubic shavers. What do they call those?
Like a manscape?
Like the manscape. Grandpa Slimmy's 83.
You don't do anything to your pubic hair,
My crotch mower.
You just let it go, don't you?
That's because he treasures every one.
Yeah, see, Christine, I didn't get pubes till I was like 18.
Whatever,
so
Piglet.
Very embarrassing. So now, yeah, each one is treasured.
Yeah.
Did you shower with the boys when you were organized sports, when you were in high school?
In high school? Oh, yeah, you had to.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you had to? Is that the way you looked at it? It wasn't camaraderie or team?
No.
Team, the core, nothing like that?
No.
Really?
You learn to hate a certain type of person in my situation
right?
when you have to do that. Yes.
I bet.
And what size were you in sophomore?
Oh, when I got my driver's license, I was 5'3", 96 pounds.
Oh, my God.
What? I would have beat on you all day long.
Yeah, and then when I was,
God bless you.
then 2 years later, I was just over 6 feet at 120.
Oh.
Yeah, he blossomed, baby.
This
Blossomed.
explains a lot, doesn't it?
Slide you right under the door.
Yeah.
They could have called you Slimmy.
Okay, college football names. We all remember General Booty.
Yes.
Yeah. Louisiana Moreau, quarterback. He's kind of a college legacy. His entire family played college football.
Now, is that a nickname or is that his actual name?
His name on his birth certificate, his government name, if you will, General Booty.
So it's like
B-O-O-T-Y.
It's like Sergeant Shriver from the Kennedy family.
In that they're both
Chick, I feel
military
your pain.
ranks. Yeah.
I do.
He doesn't understand. Why does he keep bringing up every?
No, that guy's his name.
Running
was
back.
Sergeant.
Running back, Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. That's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
But Jeremiah spelled with a I and a Y. Jeremiah.
He used to play for the Georgia team. Remember, Jeremiah was a bullfrog, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He wasn't a friend of mine.
Georgia's a bulldog.
Those are bulldogs.
We knew what he was going for. I appreciated it.
A nice reach. I appreciate it.
Here we go. Wide receiver for Tulane. Fat Watts.
Fat Watts.
Fat Watts. P-H-A-T.
Boy, hope he's not a Tiberius.
First name is P-H-A-T.
Fat T. Watts.
Fat Watts.
Fat Watts.
That'd be Fat Watts, Chris.
How cool is that name? Come on.
Yeah, just ignore that and keep going.
Other wide receivers. So you got Fat Watts split to the left, out to the right. You got Squirrel White.
Yeah.
Wow.
Squirrel, get open.
No, Squirrel White sounds like a guy that played when the flying wedge was legal, and everyone was white on the field.
Yeah, Squirrel and Whizzer, and he plays for Tennessee. Another wide receiver, Cash Walker from Houston.
Yeah.
Tight end, Rowdy Beers, Florida International. R-O-W-D-Y Beers.
He's a Fiji.
Well, you don't even have to rush to be in that fraternity. You're in. What's your name? Rowdy Beers? You're in.
Yeah, come on in.
I know what you're thinking. Rowdy Beers, that's got to be the best name. Oh, no. I haven't even got started yet. Offensive line, King Large.
That's awesome.
First name King, last name Large.
Wow. That sounds like something you get at a waterbed warehouse.
Let me get the King Large.
He plays for SMU. Offensive line, Jaden Muskrat. Auburn. A long line of muskrats.
His whole family was muskrats.
There's a lot of muskrat love there.
Some weasels. Also offensive line, UNLV, Tiger Shanks.
Those sound good, don't they? With maybe some mint jelly.
Yeah.
No.
Let it low and slow all day long.
Tiger
Shanks. Panda Askew.
That also sounds good.
Offensive line, Panda, P-A-N-D-A, Askew, A-S-K-E-W.
Probably Askew.
He plays for Charlotte. And offensive lineman, Haynes Hammer.
Haynes Hammer.
Oh, that's a nickname for your wiener, isn't it?
Virginia Tech.
Boy, did you see the Haynes Hammer on that guy? Boy, better than my Fruit of the Loom hangnail.
Okay, now we're going to get into some names on the defensive side of the ball. Okay, defensive lineman Denton Clowney. I'm sorry, Demon Clowney.
Oh, that's much better.
First name Demon Clowney. Blaze Gunnerson. Thunder Keck.
Thunder Keck.
Hero Canoe. I don't know. Canoe? He plays for Ohio State, Tom.
Hero Canoe.
How does he spell his first name?
Hero. Hero Canoe. Kanu.
Okay.
Linebacker. Memorable Factor.
That sounds like a racehorse.
He plays for Duke. Memorable factor. Why are you squinting your eyes up at me?
Why would someone do that to a kid?
And these are odd names.
Also, linebacker Power Eccles plays for North Carolina. Linebacker Chief Borders for Pittsburgh. Defensive back, San Diego State. Here he comes. New Zealand Williams.
Okay, now we're just getting...
Do you remember the Muppet Lou Zealand?
I don't.
Hey, and he had like this weird, one of those old-fashioned neck things that like Queen Elizabeth would wear.
Oh, yeah.
And he would throw fish.
Oh, yes, I do remember this guy. New Zealand. Defensive back Major Burns. Eats worms. Yeah. Defensive back Dude Pearson. And defensive back Pig, P-I-G, Cage, C-A-G-E.
Wow, Pig Cage.
But that's not the all-time.
His full name is Pigiless Cage.
This guy, this gentleman.
Oh, that's a Nicolas Cage reference. Very
and
good.
Finally, this gentleman is playing for Boston College this year in college football. So get pen to paper.
Yes.
First name, last name, S-I-L-L-A-H. That's his last name.
Okay.
Write it down, Tom.
Hang on. S-I-L-L.
S-I-L-L-A-H.
That's a silly name.
Yep.
Exactly. First name, S-H-I-T-T-A.
Oh, wow.
S-H-I-T-T-A.
Shida Sila?
I don't know how they pronounce it, but that's how we're going to
pronounce it. If you can pass a silo,
I had so much corn last night. Sila.
Can you imagine calling that game and having to do that? Oh,
and not being prepared to seeing that.
Somebody's going to make a mistake.
So you're working at a hospital in the birthing unit, and they get the birth certificate. They name the kid S-H-I-T-T-A. You don't say something?
No, it's not my job.
Are you sure you want to do that?
No, you guys.
I think that's the most you do, what Josh just did. You can't tell them, no, that's awful. Don't name your child that. No, you can't do that.
Shita.
Well, that's, who knows?
You think they go long?
I hope so.
Short.
I hope so.
Yeah, short, yeah.
They would have, maybe they do go short. But then what do we do? Do they have to say it that way on the broadcast?
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope I guess lucky his last name isn't Brick.
Yeah. Well, his mother's maiden name is Safol. Shida's full.
That is the number one response to this guy's name on like Reddit. Down and bottom, blank's full.
Yeah.
Oh, a little reference to
Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation. Yeah. Very good. Very good. What else is coming up in sports?
We've got the NFL starting tonight. We've got Caitlin Clark. I think she's got Rookie of the Year and maybe MVP all wrapped up. We've got, let's see, a no-no twirled last night in Major League Baseball.
And a question from a listener who I look forward to your answers, Tom and Chick and everybody else on this.
Yeah?
Yes, when it comes to that no-no.
And we've got live Tigers in sports.
Well, this is going to make some games more exciting, isn't it?
Right, it is.
Yeah, that's a tremendously bad idea.
Let me tell you about Simply Safe. Have you ever felt a sense of unease when you leave your home? I mean, other than your general unease, that's a high experience. But you're wondering if everything's at your house is safe while you're away. Did I leave something on? Did I leave something open? Well, it's so easy to solve that unease with Simply Safe, a security system in my home. I deserve the best. I did the homework, and my research led me to Simply Safe. Protected my home for almost 10 years now, exceeded all expectations. Simply Safe has fast protect monitoring and live guard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders to stop them in their tracks. Did I leave the garage door open? Well, I just check in on my camera on Simply Safe with the app, and I can look live at the inside of my garage to see if the door is open. You're never locked into a long-term contract, canceled at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable, less than $1 a day, no hidden fees ever. And Simply Safe named Best Home Security System by U.S. News World Report and Best Customer Service in Home Security according to Newsweek. Easy to install and activate your Simply Safe system yourself in less than an hour, or you can choose a professional installation. Have a Simply Safe Pro do it for you. Protect your home, and we've got a deal for you. Get a load of this. 50% off a new Simply Safe system, plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
And speaking of the NFL, a couple cool things going on if you go to bobandtom.com. Find out what Willie's got going with Prize Picks. It's a brand new thing we've got working. It's really cool, and there's a great special offer right there. Also, while you're at it, head over to Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks, because Steven Singer from Steven Singer Jewelers is offering $500 worth of cool stuff every week. Got to get your entry in for this weekend today. Do that right now. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. See what I'm talking about. And we're coming right back. Exciting things in the news, including robots, the 1,000-pound sisters, and
we're going to eat.
And we have cinnamon toast.
We're going to eat.
We're loaded. We have
Yeah.
some? All right, cool.
Yeah.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, Chick, you've heard about this thing called an annuity?
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Let's just move on. How are you? Everything going?
I'm not good. I'm not going to lie to you.
What's
the
problem?
They're renaming my street. They're renaming my street.
Oh, you see, that's one of my hot buttons.
Let me tell you something. I live on 39th Street. That seems pretty easy, 39th Street.
39.
They're going to rename it Cesar Chavez Street. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know who Cesar Chavez is, but I hate him. Whoever he is, I hate him.
Great man as far as
he was a great
farm workers together. And
well, because I had to study about this. But here's the thing: we say we're going to rename the street because that shows that you love the man or whatever. The thing is, naming a street after something doesn't mean you love it. I don't love the number 39. I just look at it as the least aggressive sexual position.
It is one
Here's
of
the
the
thing about 39 is that it comes after 38 and before 40.
Yeah.
Therefore, making the streets make some sort of sense.
Sure.
If you're trying to get somewhere, if you're on 5th, you know how far 25th is.
Sure.
But if we're just going to start naming them after random civil rights leaders, is there going to be an order to these civil rights leaders? Is there going to be, like, we're going to name them in order of their effectiveness as a civil rights leader? Are they
No.
All
All I know is that Rosa Parks is going to be up front.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I was thinking there's going to be all these conversations with the guys. It's like, I told you, man, I live on Jesus Boulevard. Where are you? You're only to Al Sharpton? You're all the way across town. Okay.
You have no idea. Do you know what's about to happen to you?
No one.
No one's going to be able to find your house. Do you want to know why?
Yeah.
Because of GPS systems.
Yeah.
The reason I know all about this is they renamed a street right near my house, and now no one can find it anymore.
You don't want people to find you.
No, you just have to explain longer. I live on Cesar Chavez, which used to be 39th Street. So when you're coming here, follow all the instructions. So go down 39th Street. Thanks for the pain in the ass.
Well, that's what I was going to say, because somebody better tell my Garmin what a great man Cesar Chavez, because apparently my Garmin eats grapes.
See, exactly. Wow. Right now you think this is cute and funny. Just wait.
Just wait.
My first date in 6 weeks, and she ended up in Spokane.
But they do all these different things with streets. I mean, it's like, okay, so you have the numbers, and the numbers make sense. And then also what we do where I live in Portland, Oregon, is that the streets going the other way are alphabetized.
So ABC.
Exactly, which is fine until you're on Kelso and you're looking for Pine and you're trying to figure out how far it is. Like K. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
LMNOP.
I'm a start over guy. I know the alphabet. I just only know it from one
Tom is also.
space.
Augie, we have so much in common. You know what's actually helping me with that?
What?
Texting.
What do you mean?
Because by texting,
you have to find out where the letters are on your numbers.
It groups those letters together. I'm still pretty
ABC,
slow.
Click, C.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but
it's just
I'm always doing the same.
I don't have to do that with numbers. I mean, if I'm trying to figure out 39th to 40, I don't start out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I automatically know. And so why do they make us solve these puzzles with our streets? What's going to be next? It's easy. The streets are named after the periodic table of elements in order of their combustibility. What's wrong with you? You're only up to boron? You're not going to be here for a long time.
You idiot.
What is
Hope you got enough gas.
Brilliant.
Augie Smith is our guest.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Yeah, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you, Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, I'll be... Oh, hold on just a minute. Okay, we need to locate some... Just read this. Okay. Is it Irma? Ima. Would the following person please report to my office? I'm a jackass. I'm a jack... Okay, fine. That's Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom! The Bob and Tom Show. Friday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern. Worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Good morning, my friends. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. Jess Hooker joins us.
Hi.
There must be food abound around. What am I saying? I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
We have an unusual food treat coming up. We have a cereal in the news today in two different ways. I'm a big cereal fan.
Yeah,
and Tom, when he was a baby, his mom had cooked something for dinner, and if he didn't like it, he got to eat cereal.
Oh, wow.
Here,
That's
Tom.
really common.
Here, Tom.
Man, we were told tough toenails.
Yeah, so really.
Come up here and get your beating.
You don't like it, don't eat.
Yep.
Yeah.
You didn't eat cereal?
No, my mother
Especially
didn't
not in
give us
that kind of
enough
scenario.
Your mother was a famously bad cook. No wonder you're 3 feet tall.
My mother was not a famous bad cook.
Okay.
She hasn't cooked anything in quite a while.
No, she hasn't.
No, she was just a private bad cook. There was nothing famous.
Ms. Hooker, I admire your loyalty wearing is that a Chicago White Sox?
It is. I think they're 32 and 109 or something like
they may
that.
get the record for the most losses in a season.
People sitting there watching the game look out at the traffic jam on the Dan Ryan and go, those lucky bastards.
You know,
I wish I were.
I don't know if you know.
I wish I were sitting in my car.
People go there and get their hot dogs to go.
I just tried to give you a new joke.
And the delivery didn't work. What was the new take on that?
The Dan Ryan.
Dan Ryan joke.
Yeah.
Come on,
it didn't work?
Oh, that was fine. I thought there was. There's no hot dogs involved, though.
No, I like that joke, too.
Okay.
Aren't the Cardinals having a very similar situation?
Not as bad, but bad. Yeah.
Well, they're playing better, but...
There are like 90 people at the game the other night.
Well, the White Sox, though, had... I looked this up in 4 different places, and it said... Certified attendance 17.
Yeah. Oh.
What?
At the White Sox game.
Does that include the season ticket holders that don't go?
Game.
They won. They
against the Orioles.
It can't.
They beat the first place Orioles last night, like 8-1 or something.
Yeah, weird things happen, but
17.
Now in St. Louis, there were more people getting mugged than there were at the game.
That's the thing.
One of the reasons why a lot of people aren't
going.
Wow. What is
downtown St. Louis?
I bring that up.
Those are my stomping grounds.
What is this, San Francisco?
I'm trying to not mention that.
Now, we were talking about unusual names of athletes in college football. Just a couple quick highlights for Miss Hooker, if you don't mind. Thought they were fascinating.
I didn't think, I thought we were done with
I did listen on the way in.
Wait, did any, you remember any that struck your... Some are pretty amazing.
I mean, the last one, obviously.
I'm
not going to say.
The guy's first name is spelled Shittaa.
Yeah.
Last name Sillah.
Scylla. Yeah.
Oh, Scylla.
So the first name, let's just say,
Yeah.
is Shita.
It could even be Sheeta.
Yeah.
Who's to say?
Do we know if he was born in the United States?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Oh, that's a fair question.
Yeah.
Perhaps that means
Right.
glorious angel in whatever
Very possible.
gibberish language they speak.
Oh, my God.
He's right. Other languages.
Do you feel bad when you engage in the conversation and then he says something like that? Then I feel like an accomplice.
Oh.
I feel like I participated in it.
No, I agree with him. All foreign languages.
Let's see. we talked about.
Now, I bring this up
He was
for a
born
reason.
in New Jersey. By
Demon.
the way.
So he is from a foreign language.
Demon Clowney, memorable factor, Clay Oven.
I think
don't
that's
think we talked about
Damon.
Clay Oven.
Damon, not Demon.
Clay Oven is the guy's name?
They call him Kiln for sure.
Well, my favorite is Pig Cage. That guy's going
Now,
places.
I'm looking at a photograph right now. You may have seen this before.
I think Kool-Aid McKinstry from last year in Alabama, he got drafted. I'm not sure what NFL team he wore.
There's a famous photograph of a football player sitting on the bench, and the guy, as you look at the photograph on the left, his name is number 92, a Dingle, sitting next to a Mr. Barry.
Sure, there you go.
There was a Dingleberry photograph.
That kind of never gets old.
We have a couple of pictures. My son played with someone with the last name of Strong, and they always stood next to each other. Strong Hooker.
Yeah.
There
you go.
Well, there was an NBA player, last name was Black, and there was a shooting guard, his last name was Dick, and they stood next to each other, specifically traded jerseys during the game and had pictures taken of it.
How fun.
Dick Black? That's not very funny.
Yeah, I don't get
Exactly. Thank you, guys.
Well, no, that's Dick Black, of course, is the famous scene in the movie Hardcore.
Sure.
George C. Scott.
The Paul Schrader film?
He auditions an actor by the name of Dick Black.
Right.
He's a woman's dream, by the way. One of my favorite speeches in cinema. We were at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk starring Chick McGee when we last left you, and I believe we're going to return there. We have, among other things, a tremendous world record.
Is that right?
Oh, this is so stupid.
Let's see. Where were we? It's been 21 years since an American man won a Grand Slam title, but the country guaranteed a male finalist at the U.S. Open this weekend. That's because Francis Tiafoe and Taylor Fritz set up an all-USA semi that'll take place tomorrow. One of those two 26-year-olds will become the first man from the United States to play in a title match at any major tournament since Andy Roddick. Or Andy Roddick movies. Who did that joke? I'm not sure where. And
Do you suppose during intimate activities, the phrase "putting on the Ritz" or "putting on the Fritz" or "you're on the Fritz"? Well,
you're on the Fritz.
USA's Jessica Pegula did away with #1 seed Iga Swiatek yesterday, so congratulations to her. And Louisiana's governor is hoping to revive the tradition of having a live tiger mascot at LSU games.
That is correct.
Louisiana is quite a very different state. He wants a live tiger at the Bayou Bengal games, despite veterinarians' safety concerns.
Certainly.
Dangers. Who was the dainty magician that got eaten by a tiger?
Roy.
Yes.
Siegfried or Roy. I forget which one. Was it Roy?
Dainty fellas. But
And Roy did not die from the tiger. He just was missing part of his neck.
Yeah, that would do it.
The last of his
But the
years.
tiger did pass on, of course.
The tiger was just hugging him.
That's right.
This
He's
is
trying to save him. is
What other
Roy
college does Cal Berkeley have a live bear on the field?
Cincinnati Bengals used to have a live tiger on the sidelines. Absolutely.
Wouldn't it be cute, though, if they just took a lab and painted it like a
Very
tiger?
cute. That would be cute. Where did they have that? Where they made their golden retrievers look like lions?
Yes, and it's amazing.
Okay.
They do that a lot.
That's cute. Yeah.
That would be much funnier. Plus, then you could play fetch with them. And
Right.
Yeah.
They maybe do like a frisbee tigers.
Rip your throat.
One up the frisbee tiger. That is so they're not going to do it though.
It's been 9 years since Mike the Tiger. That's right. His name was Mike. The school's live animal mascot made an appearance at Tiger Stadium. The Louisiana Illuminator. What's his name? Is that the LSU newspaper or the Baton Rouge?
Commie rag, if you ask me.
Governor Jeff Landry above board, of course, and 3 state officials met with the LSU Dean of Veterinary Medicine, Oliver Garden, about bringing Mike the Tiger back
Wait a
for
minute.
home games.
No, stop right there.
Oliver Garden?
The guy's name is Oliver Garden.
All you can eat breadsticks and salad.
Hey, when your Tigers are here, your family. What? Oliver Garden, seriously?
That's tremendous.
Oh God.
What's that name? Oliver
Closeoff?
Yes, Oliver Closeoff. Yes, that's it. That's it.
You guys are
Oliver
children.
Closeoff. And she's, by the way, she's on the fritz.
Officials
Suppose he says that to these, these tennis groupies. By the way, you're on the fritz.
What do you think a tennis groupie's called? Like a racket?
Ball girl?
A ratchet racket?
A ball girl, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just a ball girl?
Fuzzy ball?
It's easy. It's right there.
Oh.
Ball girl.
Officials say veterinarians expressed concern about how the stadium's atmosphere, with the 90,000 people, would affect the tiger and jeopardize the tiger's health. Ginger Gutner, LSU veterinarian school spokeswoman, told the Illustrator there are no plans for the tiger to return for game day appearances, and the subject is not in discussion.
Okay, they're not even talking about it. This guy just said he wanted it.
Where did this story come from?
I don't know.
I talked myself into a circle. I wonder how that happened, Tom.
Well, the guy said, "Hey, we should have this," and this lady's going, "We're not even entertaining that idea."
It's the governor of Louisiana in a press release.
So?
Just because you're governor, you don't get everything you want.
If I were governor, I'd say things like, "Hey, I want loose tigers every now and again."
I'm pretty sure they might,
first of all,
lead the country in governors in
Should
jail.
I run for governor?
Sure.
I bet by the age, right now I'm 46. Do you think I could be governor by the age of 60? If I really started glad-handing,
tell you something.
doing what I needed to do.
You've got my vote.
I'll vote for him.
That's one.
I swear to God,
There's two. There's two right now.
So corrupt.
Three.
Yeah, maybe
If I'm alive, I would vote for you.
go off the deep end, then you might win.
I've got
go really nuts.
I've got a campaign photo for you. It's just your hands. Give me. Give me. Yeah. What do you think,
Or
Tom?
maybe he's giving.
Oh, I'm giving to the right people. You have something for me. I got something for you.
That's a campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
You have a yacht. You're now above the law if you give that to me.
There you
Give me a yacht.
Oh, very nice.
Do we have to talk about this again?
What?
Swimmer Jim Dreyer.
Oh.
Oh, God.
I applaud his efforts.
Yeah.
No. The correct
he make it?
response.
No, he
The
went
correct
back.
response is Jim Dreyer. Oh God,
Yeah.
is the correct response.
He's okay.
What happened?
He calls himself the shark.
Okay, tell me what
Oh,
happened.
I like that.
Well,
Nothing.
Nothing. He turned around and went back.
he got what, a few miles out?
Took a dip and came back.
Somebody-
That's right. That's where he went.
I think they picked him up.
Yes, that's right. If
You know,
it looks, he was closer at the end than he was when
Pat's
he
on to
started.
something. We're doing a news story about a guy who went for a swim.
He swam for what, 48 hours or something?
Explain to me so I can understand it, and I don't have to remind you how stupid I am. But why are we talking about Jim Dreyer taking a swim?
Well, where did it
so
take
much?
place? That's one of the reasons.
Michigan.
Yes.
No, we talked about this when it
That's
happened
true.
years ago. He successfully swam. I think it was from somewhere in Wisconsin to Ludington, Michigan, I believe.
Well, of course.
By himself.
It was so.
He swam across Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan's like an ocean if you've ever been
So if he's
standing
already
on
done it, why was he doing it again?
Because now he's 61 years old. He wants to show that men of a
Yeah.
certain age can do something.
Well, he can't.
He couldn't.
Well, he made it
failed
part of the way.
twice.
He did.
He failed twice, Tom.
Maybe it was the conditions.
He swam more than I could in 5 years.
Oh, yeah. You could swim every day for the next 5 years, and you wouldn't get that far. It's the same reason. Remember the first person to swim across the English Channel or the first person to climb Mount Everest? These are things, the challenges.
Is it a world record? Is he trying to be the
No.
oldest person? No. Okay.
No.
Nobody may have ended up being.
He caught Tom's eye, and he
Tom's-
called and talked to Tom, and
Now he's Tom's best
now
friend.
he's Tom's best
But
friend.
he's really nice.
He is very nice.
He was
Tom,
great on the air.
The only guy, is he the only guy to have done it? Do you know?
As far as I know, yes.
Wow.
Okay.
And Miss Hooker, I don't think a woman's ever done it.
I can swim.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
Can you swim 82 miles without stopping?
I could start conditioning.
No,
Maybe.
there's not-
Plan for next summer.
Without stopping is a lie.
He stopped.
He stops often. He goes back on that raft and takes a rest.
No, he can't get up
and then
on the
he
raft.
quits.
Just
you can't get on the
watch
raft at all.
Naiad because I don't think you really want to do
that's
this.
a great movie. I like
my
that.
God, it was a good movie, but boy.
I'd like to cover
That's
myself
tough.
in Crisco. Did she do that?
Yeah, she did, man.
He's all lubed up.
Ugh.
No, not Crisco. Though. Crisco attracts the sharks. You want to do something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what she used, but that's a brutal swim. Oof.
He was hallucinating in the lake,
Yeah.
and he's towing this raft. It's quite a feat.
I can't imagine.
No, Naiad was mostly lies. None of that happened.
Oh, my gosh. Josh,
There
just
is
go
some
sit in your
speculation
car.
at the end of the race.
Yeah, they really think that never happened.
For a while.
Oh, boy.
Well, a little nap there in the boat.
Yeah, right.
You gave it a good try. Maybe you'll do it next year.
No, he did. A good try.
He did. He tried twice this summer, right?
You know something? Now I feel like calling him up and saying, hey, look, next year we'll sponsor it. So what I think he needs is a buoy that's got a motor on it that could be like 50 yards ahead of him that would flash.
Oh, so like a beacon so he could follow
that he
it?
could follow it because it would be on with some kind of a tracker.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's not fair.
And maybe
No, it's fair. He wouldn't be able to touch it. It would just...
No.
Got to be done the way he did it before.
It would guide him.
It would guide him, you see,
Yeah.
because it looked like he was swimming in a circle.
No guides. No guides.
He just made two boobs.
He has the stars.
Well, Pat will tell you, we swim at the same gym. Sometimes
do,
I
yeah.
get out of my lane, and it's only, what is it?
I have no doubt.
25 yards?
This is my pool.
This guy, if he's a true mariner, he should be looking at the stars. That's right. End of conversation.
He should be.
Got the shirt on.
If he's doing,
So I'm
if
sorry.
he's doing this,
So
I want him to have an astrolabe in his teeth.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
He flips over,
Yeah, that's right.
and he's doing the backstroke, checking out the stars for direction.
You don't think he occasionally wants to do the backstroke?
Oh, yeah. He can, can't
Just
he?
Daffy Duck his way a little while.
Can't he do that? Why couldn't he do that?
Yeah.
Do you suppose he...
Didn't you love it when cartoons would backstroke and they would always spit a fountain of water as they were doing it?
I do that.
Esther Williams style.
Do you... now, you're famous on this show for the aqua dump.
I did have to
Or
do that.
duty
yeah.
calls, if you will, and
Yeah.
you'd see.
Yeah.
I'm sure that would have to happen. at some point.
He's aqua dumping for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't go 48 hours without going, right?
I hope. That'd be awkward. Hence the better part of darkness there. Well, let's just move on. What else do we have?
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
A man in India has broken the gift. Hang on. I'm sorry.
Stupid world record.
We're getting a lot of these from India.
A man in India has
They have
broken
nothing better to do? I don't know.
the Guinness World Record for the most decimal places of Euler's number memorized.
What?
What's Euler's number?
Something about
it's sort of it's like a lesser pi.
Yeah.
Euler.
Where pi is the one everybody's heard of.
Right.
Euler's number is.
It's Mickey Euler. He was a shortstop.
It's like this is like climbing Annapurna instead of Mount Everest.
Euler's number is an irrational number, like pi. Thank you, Josh.
I'm a lady.
My number's 17 pig picture.
It begins with. First of all, I humbly, completely apologize for doing this story.
All right.
It's not up to me. Beginning with 2.71828, the digits go on forever in a series that never repeats. 33-year-old Deep U V. First name D-E-P-U. Last name V. The letter.
Wow.
V. Was able to claim the record after correctly reciting 14,000 digits of Euler's number.
Think about that.
I would rather not.
I mean,
the person that had to sit there and make sure he was correct is the
and
person.
he's
I feel
blindfolded.
bad
It's
for.
insane.
It took him 49 minutes, so I'm guessing he probably said them quickly so he could make mistakes and no one would catch it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? But I would tell you one thing. This guy probably doesn't have any numbers of phone numbers, anyways, of women memorized. Probably not a lot of use for them.
It took him 49 minutes? So he's So he still had 11 minutes on his lunch break before he had to go back to the call center?
That's very
sound there.
stereotypically racist.
Not racist. Racial. There's a difference.
There you go.
There's no hate
But
behind
this
what I'm
does
saying.
this does sort of play up to the reason I hate the spelling bees.
What?
Pointless memorization. What did Einstein say about memorizing, Chick McGee?
I don't know. It was Josh who said it.
Einstein said, never memorize something you can look up.
Yeah. So
There you go.
Why waste the
Anyone
brain
else?
capacity?
total waste of time. How handy is it going to be to go?
Got on his bike.
This guy's not going to be on a sinking ship, and someone goes, "Oh, for God's sake! If we only knew Euler's number to 100 decimals."
Yeah.
No.
Oh, but yeah, it's incredibly worthless. So, congratulations, V, Mr. V.
Mr.
Mr. V.
We had a lot of unusual names in the news today.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of the whole stories.
Deepu? That's his first name, Deepu?
Someone sent a picture of the ultimate jersey.
Deepu into the Fritz?
The ultimate jerseys between each other, like Dingle and Barry.
Right.
Well, these jerseys are, let's see, Jason Kelsey's Eagle jersey. I'm not sure who the Cox part is at COX. I know there was a linebacker for the Dolphins, Brian Cox. And then Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. And then...
so Kelsey's Cox, Hurts.
Kelsey, Cox, Hurts, Swift.
Oh. Isn't that funny?
All right.
Oh, I understand now.
Oh, yeah.
It fails, though, because Cox, plural, you see.
Right.
Well, maybe there's two.
unless the brothers are...
No.
Yeah. Kind of conjunction there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cox is.
The apostrophe makes the joke.
That's it. Yeah.
I see.
Instead of the X.
Yeah, I gotcha. Thank you very much.
I left it up to the listener. I didn't have to take them by the hand.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I saw some clickbait yesterday regarding those two, but we'll have more Kelsey stuff coming up, don't we?
Yes, we have a NFL surprise coming up. Very exciting. I'll also urge you, speaking of the NFL, check out Prize Picks. Just go to bobandtom.com. And also, while you're there, check out the pigskin picks. For Bob and Tom, you could win yourself a very nice prize package.
The very first shoe into the week coming up this morning.
Yeah, you gotta get to it. Pick this week's games. You got to get to it right now because it starts tonight. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning.
Brett Michaels is our guest, and can we talk music for just a second?
Sure.
You got a lot of TV stuff going on, of course, but this all started for you as a musician.
Right.
And let's go way back. Very first band that actually had a gig that you were in.
That was Laser. And let me explain the ridiculousness of the comedy of errors that is my life. We decided we wanted the AC/DC Lightning Bolt / Kiss Z. It was like an S. So we were Laser, Lazer. Right. Then we had no money for a backdrop like Kiss had, right? So we decided we took one of the old school, I'm going way back, old school bed sheets. You remember they used to make those 3D looking bedspreads that have like a tiger so we had the band Laser with a tiger backdrop. That was our backdrop. And then we went to Chess King, where we bought.
Love it.
Yes.
Chess King. Are they even still around anymore?
No, wait. I'm going back a few years.
I know you are.
I got our members only jackets, and we stopped into Chess King at the Capital City Mall, and they only had 3 of the 4 aluminum foil looking members only chromish jackets, and 3 of the 4 members had to walk around with it, and the other member, the drummer, was left out. And then we would change off the jackets, and we had our first gig in Marlon, or my friend Marlon at Jan's basement, charged 25 cents, and about 6 of the neighborhood kids came down, and we played a couple Kiss songs, and then what we didn't know, we just put the record on. And played along. We played along. Like, we don't know all of this song. We know the beginning of Rock and Roll All Night, and then we referenced the album after that.
Look at that.
Great.
Laser.
And may I ask what particular hair configuration was happening for you at that point?
It was, again, a combination of awful. We hadn't gotten that far.
A combination of awful and what?
We hadn't gotten
to the other part.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. I know that a little bit. You know?
We have a phone call.
Hold on. Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, man, it's Donnie. Bye.
Hey, Donnie.
Hang on 1 second, Donnie. We got a special guest in the studio.
Hey, is Brent there?
He's here.
He's
Brett's
here.
yeah.
Go. Hey, Donnie.
Thought you it ain't poison, just like Journey with that Puerto Rican from Mexico. I'll say it right to Neil Sean.
That's right.
Christy, could you make it any more obvious?
What?
We was just talking at work making fun of you.
Why?
What are you talking about?
Is that Hurricane Earl in your panties? Or you just happy to see him today?
Thanks, Donnie.
All right, thanks, Donnie.
Thanks very much.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Let's get a shot of the mustache. We have the camera in here now.
I got a before shot.
Okay,
and
now
I
we
just,
got now we got motion pictures here.
Zoom in nice and tight on this blonde beauty.
Hey.
Okay, now you have, is that mascara? What kind of makeup is that your girlfriend got for you?
This is the CoverGirl Lash Exact Mascara. It can be found at stores near you.
Okay, now, Chick, are you going to apply the mascara to the stash? We'll see if it looks...
Come on, Chick.
Looks any better. What color is the mascara?
Well, it's the color of the tube, right?
No, it's not purple. It's a brown.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one.
Because your hair's kind of blondish brown.
Here's a little something for the camera.
Hey!
All right. Okay. Let's. Could we forego the? Let's get this going here. Just get the.
Okay. I'll be gentle.
You know what, though?
What?
His mustache looks a lot better close up.
It does. It looks very good.
Thank you, Chick. I appreciate that.
You can't see it from far away. It's the same color as his skin.
Gentle touch.
Now, does that stuff? What if you lick your lips? Will that stuff come off? Don't just do the middle.
Am I half stashed?
Wait, I'm not doing this in the.
Now, if you get, you darken it up a little bit.
That looks nice.
See,
Thank you.
Brings out the highlight.
Give me a look.
Brings out his eyes. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Then you do this.
Yeah. Pump it.
Bob,
Yes, sir.
remember the movie that last year was made that didn't have any speaking to it?
The Artist?
The Artist. Anybody see that? Did you see The Artist, Pat? The silent movie last year?
Silent movie?
Yeah. It was called The Artist, won a bunch of Academy Awards.
That sounds
You look like that guy. That's the kind of mustache you have.
An Academy Award winner, huh?
Let's take a look.
Well, it was supposed to be a mustache from the days before there were talkie films.
Right.
So it may be a little dated. Turn around. Let me see. Let me verify.
He's almost done. It's actually looking pretty darn good. Looking pretty darn good.
Let's see.
Turn around. Oh, let's go.
Voila.
Okay, Pat McAfee. Oh dear God.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Now I can see it. Now it does look very romantic.
And it really does match his hair color a lot better.
Oh my. We got a little mascara on her.
Well, wipe it off.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they started talking to me, and I got mad at Tom, so I can miss.
Now, do you think maybe you should go with what's the permanent dye for the mustache called? The
permanent?
Yeah, it's in all the commercials.
Not permanent.
Just for men. That stuff. You need the just for men.
Mm-hmm. You think it would look like this permanent?
Sure. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be permanent. It would last for a couple of weeks.
And then you have to reapply.
So for my Super Bowl TV stuff, I need to get the just for men.
Or just do it. Yeah. Just hit it with the mascara before you go on screen. I think it's fine the way it is.
Chick, I'd like to thank you for what you just did.
No, but then you're going to be walking around, and then you're going to be wiping your face, and half of it's going to come off.
If I was to have a cocktail right now that happened to run a little high, would the mascara run into my mouth?
I don't think so. Most mascara is like the commercials I've seen, the girls dive in.
Of course, they always it's women and it's their eyelashes that they use it for. Rarely do you see those get hit with a drink.
Mustache,
and when they do, they usually kind of tear up. I don't know how that would work at a bar, Pat.
Yeah, Pat's now trying to touch up the mustache.
Just for men.
Yeah, but then the question has to be asked: even if your mustache is dark, is it really your look? And that's where I think that comes into question.
And highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Man, Chick, I'm getting a lot of emails.
We're all here.
People requesting I run for governor in their state.
Oh,
is that
there
right?
you go.
Yeah. Maybe I could be governor of the country.
That would be president, wouldn't it?
You'd be the first. I don't want to be president. I just want to be governor of the country.
So create a new office?
There you go.
Sort of
governor
like
of states.
Like a... What would it be exactly?
Were you inspired by that politician you met earlier this year?
I was, yes. Yeah. Who Ace is referring to is a gentleman who was running for office, who my brothers and I met. And I got my brothers to sign a petition to get this guy on the ballot. And they willingly gave this man their addresses and emails and phone numbers. And then the guy confessed that he is indeed able to speak to people through the television.
Through the television?
Yes, yeah.
So if you're watching
love
TV,
it.
this guy can.
Yes.
And he was very excited about this. He's able to.
So I don't understand.
He just came off a big, wasn't a college swing or something?
Yeah, he said because of March Madness, he got a big push because he was able to reach through the TV a lot of college students.
Oh, so he can not just talk at people; he can hear them talking back to him.
He can deliver his message via some sort of television telepathy.
Oh, was he wearing an aluminum foil hat?
No, as normal looking.
Didn't look like a lunatic.
Have your
Didn't
brothers
sound like one?
been getting tons of emails now?
I have no, but they have had to remove their televisions. They said our TVs won't shut up.
Now, we are continuing from the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Chick McGee has a sports-related food story.
That's right. The Kelsey brothers, Jason and Travis, have come up. They were talking on their hundreds of $1 million podcast that they like to mix their cereal, something that we've talked about
No,
before.
they don't mix.
I thought they did mix.
No, these are just their favorite cereals. They don't mix their cereals.
Oh, no kidding.
I thought they mixed them together.
Well, guess what? General Mills has taken...
Yeah.
General Mills mixed them together.
Yeah.
What three are they?
Reese's Pieces, Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Lucky Charms.
Yeah, they went to the General Mills cereal boot camp. And
they did?
Yes, they did. It looked like a lot of fun, actually. You can go on General Mills website and do it. Yeah. Our friend Chris that works at the General Mills factory sent this to us.
Oh.
And this is going to be available soon, and it just says Kelsey Mix, Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Lucky Charms mixed together, and we have a bowl of it. We each have a bowl.
Here.
I have cereal every morning. I mix grape nuts with cornflakes.
Will you pour milk in my bowl?
Classic. Christy, what do you think?
It's good. I mean,
see, it sounds like mayhem to me.
Yeah,
I'm not a cereal mixer.
You're not?
And this is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Reese's Puffs, and Lucky Charms. I feel like this is going to be chaos.
I'm like Tom. I like to mix my cereals, so to me, this is normal.
I don't even know if I want to try it.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Now, Jess, what are the milks you have over there?
Honey Nut Cheerios
We
and
have
Raisin Bran.
3 of the 7 milks that we have in our refrigerator.
Yeah.
We have coconut, almond, and whole milk in here right now.
It's very sweet.
But there's
of course.
Real good.
You just put sweetener on it.
What's your favorite of these? Cereals?
Well, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Of course. We have them in
and
the
that's
news.
Yes. That's the cereal of the gods.
Isn't half a bowl of that enough calories for
it's delicious.
a defensive lineman for a week?
Oh.
Yes, Tom.
Yeah.
Hormel is teaming up with General Mills to release Cinnamon Toast Crunch bacon, ladies and gentlemen.
Really?
I saw this.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like a like a applewood smoked. You know how
yeah, they hand rubbed onto the Hormel black label.
Oh, okay.
That great bacon.
When I put bacon in the oven, I put brown sugar on it.
Yeah, a lot of people do. That's true.
So I'm sorry. So slow down. So this is bacon, not cereal.
Not cereal. It's bacon with Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal on the bacon.
Wow.
It's actually not uncommon to do when you're prepping for baked beans, when you do homemade baked beans, to do that, add the cinnamon and the sugar. Yeah.
The company promised the unusual combination delivers a crisp, sugary crust with a delicious balance of cinnamon, sugar, salt, and savory bacon taste. If you've ever gotten an appetizer at a restaurant, they do a lot of the bacon like this.
Yeah. Thick cut.
Thick cut bacon with a sugary kind of coating on it. A glaze.
I see. So the Cinnadust then is just ground up Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Yes. The limited edition Black Label Cinnamon Toast Crunch bacon will be available at select Walmart locations starting on September 16th and will later become available at select Kroger stores while supplies last.
Because you can get that cinnamon, that dust, you can just get it like in a shaker. Like if you wanted to put it on your toast.
Oh, really? Like the Cheetos stuff.
Yes.
Like Cheetos
See,
stuff.
I'm not going to put this down because when we had the story about the burgers with in place of the buns, remember this? It was donuts.
Yes.
From Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
And then we tried them, and they were.
It was good.
Oh, they
God,
were
it was
tremendous.
So good.
I've never had that.
It was a sugary glazed donut instead of a bun, and you realize that's essentially ketchup is sugar with a slight dash of tomato.
Right.
It was delicious.
So now you can have your Cinnamon Toast Crunch bacon with your Kelsey mixed cereal.
Boy, and then go pull a train with your teeth. I mean, you'll get like a big sugar rush.
Yeah. It's delicious. I really like the cereal.
Yeah, it's tasty.
And this will be available in grocery stores coming up soon.
Yeah, and I think next week, actually. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I've always been a champion of General Mills. I love all their products.
I wonder if they're going to start doing this instead of putting people on Wheaties boxes. Like, this is the new thing.
The mixes?
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I bet you can specify your own mix.
And get your picture on the box.
And give it as gifts. Why,
that's a good idea, Tom.
You're absolutely right. Who's the most distinguished elderly athlete?
Bruce Jenner, maybe?
I don't know.
I mean, you could go Tom Brady.
Well, no, if you go, no, that's Pat. See, now you've thrown a wrench into the whole concept.
No. Here's what you need to do. You tell us.
No,
who
I'm
you're
asking.
Thinking of.
Who are you thinking of? Like that Fosbury
Well,
flop
you
guy?
think it's
he's deceased.
Bob Beeman or somebody. So
no, I'm active athlete. Oh, the most, the oldest.
Maybe a golfer of some sort.
Yeah, sure.
A senior golfer.
Yeah.
Oh. And then what they would mix, they do my mix.
Grape nuts and cornflakes.
Grape nuts and cornflakes or shredded wheat. And,
no flavor, yeah.
No. You're selling yourself short here. It should be the Tom Griswold mix is something people would buy.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, we can put that fabulous
talking
picture
about
of
it
you
enough.
on the box that you give us every year for Christmas.
Now we know what we're
idea.
getting for Christmas.
There it is.
Grape nuts
Wait
and
a minute.
cornflakes.
I can get this. I got a guy that can print this box tomorrow.
So grape nuts and cornflakes.
Perfect.
And if you don't like the cereal, you can always get it, just pour milk on it, wait an hour, and then spackle your tub.
What do you call it? The Tommies?
I don't understand people who make a conscious choice. I'm going to have grape nuts for breakfast.
I bought
don't
grape
get
nuts
it.
at the store.
They're great.
last week.
They are
So
not.
good.
They're not great.
They're good for texture.
They're great in yogurt.
Really are.
Awful.
Yeah, a lot of
You want to break your teeth? Have a grape nut. Yeah.
Your jaw does get tired.
Your jaw ever get tired, John?
Now, John, you're a thorough and generous lover. I assume that
I am, but sometimes
really you gotta hold back. Just you don't want to ruin it for pizza later.
he's right. If I spend too much time down here, honey, I can't chew the pizza.
Do you notice?
I have to reserve my jaw energy.
Tom, you notice you're the only one laughing right now, right? You have to.
This is the bully.
So
Tom.
hard you can't talk.
Honey, I know you're not satisfied yet. But the pizza's here.
I know you're close, but the delivery guys.
So
you're just gonna
hold tight.
Edge for a minute.
I bought some new batteries. Good luck. I'll see. When we come back, is that sports?
The shoe-in of the week's coming up.
The shoe-in of the week. All right.
The first one of the season.
Comedian Al Jackson will be joining us. We have Christmas in Venezuela. Get ready. It's coming early.
About time.
And sex therapist with advice for you. It's fascinating. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening.
Reviewing the fantasy date with Ralph and Christy Lee. And interestingly enough, Ralph said you'd pick her up in your Mini Cooper.
Yeah, pick her up in the Cooper.
Take her to a sushi place.
Take her to a sushi place and
ask
some good music.
Ask her about her day and what she's interested in.
And then a little dancing.
Yeah. That's impressive.
And see when you're
men
dealing
don't
with
take you dancing.
Oh yeah, you got to go dancing. You got to let your hair down. Oh yeah. Touch her a lot.
Are you drinking?
You drinking more than me. Yes, indeed.
Well, back up one. Touching her a lot.
Yeah, you touch her
when you dance.
What I know about Christy, and you can feel out whether a woman likes to be touched. You know, and you touch her, you just make body contact, but not like you're trying to feel her up, but just put your hand on her back every now and then. You know. And on the small of her back.
Let it slide down.
No, it's just you can feel it.
No, you are.
Now let me ask you,
a woman is like an instrument.
What would you wear?
Practically nothing.
If we're going to sushi, don't wear a suit. Don't put a suit on. It's just you just casual. Just put a nice summer sweater on or something like that.
So, you wear cologne?
Just a little bit, not too much.
What kind do you wear?
I go with Gucci Envy.
Really? Is that do you have that on now?
Yeah.
Christy, give him a snort.
Get in there.
And
oh my God!
Did you lick him? Did you lick him?
I think she did. That was nice.
Tom's gonna get whipped.
I gotta hit that.
Yes, you do, Tom.
He's very clean.
Really good. This is creepy.
You know that I'm getting a little creeped out here. Woo, look at that.
Tom, you look like you.
And I'm a
Tom, you look like your adopted son has just graduated college. You're over there.
And this is the one from Cambodia, and this is the one from Africa.
I want to smell Christy now.
I didn't put on anything.
That was hilarious.
Oh, my
I was told not to
God.
wear
That smells good, Ralph.
Does Ralph smell better than Christy?
No,
He's wearing cologne. I'm not. That's not fair.
Christy smells like her shampoo. She smells good. But no, Ralph you smell great. What's that stuff called?
It's called Gucci Envy.
It's very clean
yeah,
smell.
Yeah, it's nice.
That is not bad.
Not
and see,
overpowering.
men have a tendency to put it on until they can smell it. You're not supposed
do that.
to.
No.
You spray it in the air
walk
just in
through
front of
it.
you and walk through it.
That's right.
That is
Spray and walk.
always enough. Just spray one time. Don't spray 4 or 5.
Spray and
just
walk.
one time.
See, I'm not a cologne
and
person,
trust that other people.
Now, when you
smell it.
walk through, when do you spray it? Do you spray high?
No, you spray it
low.
about
You gotta spray below your eyes,
neck
Bob,
and
or
chest
you'll burn.
level.
And then
neck and
do you
chest level.
sprint through it real quick before it hits the ground? How do you do that? I've
But
never
how
heard of
fast
that.
are you going?
Yeah,
Stand there on the ready like it's a sprint.
So you spray and then you
Otherwise, you're going to have penis in there.
My goodness, it smells good.
Gonna hit you right in the.
So you got to move while it's kind of
Right.
I mean,
kind of about eye level.
if you're spraying chest high and walking through it, I'm sorry. You're going to be
Well,
in the
see,
boys.
That's
the other
it,
thing
huh?
about scents is that women love to explore it too. So if they catch it, and then they'll try to go and look for it again a little later.
Oh, really?
Like, where was that?
Well,
You are an
maybe I should
amazing
just
guy.
coat it in.
I was raised by wolves, so I understand women.
Okay.
I understand women a little
That's
bit.
really We have the young Shane Moss, comedian from Wisconsin, now living in Boston.
Yeah, I got the Ghost of Christmas Future.
There you go.
Right next to me. So it's not too late, is it? I can still change.
You can.
Turns out it is too late.
Oh, yes. Now, you mentioned that your girlfriend is a veterinarian.
Yeah.
Now, did you have any normal jobs prior to this comedy thing?
Yeah, I had. I did a lot of manual labor type stuff. I worked in a factory for a few years. Worked construction. The worst thing that I ever did was I was a temp laborer.
Yeah.
Which was just an awful job, and there's like no health insurance or anything with it. There's just workman's compensation. So anytime I need to seek medical attention, need to be a work-related thing. I'd have to call up my boss and be like, yeah, I don't know, I better go and see a doctor. It's just yesterday, I think I was just picking up a little bit too much weight, and I think I might have gotten herpes.
Yeah, I better have that checked.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's insane all the things you have to worry about. Like I remember when I was in grade school. I'm not that old, but just 20 years ago in grade school, the biggest concern was don't share hats. You might get lice.
Oh.
And they're much more serious now. Like, don't share needles. You might get AIDS.
Yeah.
Well, at least you can share hats again. Who cares about lice?
Yeah. How true.
I see. Shane Moss is our guest. We've talked about the fact that you drive all over the place.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. This is one of my favorite topics. Kind of an inside showbiz thing, but every once in a while you get what's termed a hell gig.
Yeah.
Maybe you're on stage and you're in a small club or a bar and they've got a TV on over here. Or there's a pool game going on. People aren't paying attention. Do you have any great hell gig stories?
Well, I have a few, and I'll tell one anyway, and then if we have time for more, that's cool. I'll combine cars and a hell gig. How's that? I was in Detroit recently, and this actually wasn't a hell gig at all. It's just kind of my fault. I made a little mistake. Detroit's kind of a little bit dangerous. It's actually ranked the most dangerous big city in the country. And if you remind them of that, they will kill you.
Or try, yeah.
And I let it slip on stage that I drive a Hyundai, which is a sin there. And I had to explain to him. I was like, listen, I'm all for supporting American-made products. I don't want anyone in Detroit to lose their job or anything. It's just that if I'm driving through Detroit, I want the most reliable vehicle possible. And,
wow.
That didn't go over very well.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Right here.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hey, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee. Hello. What did you just stick your finger in and then put it in your mouth? Answer me.
My iced tea.
Oh, is it properly sweetened? Is it to where you like it?
I'm not sure yet.
You don't have any stir sticks over there?
Are you a baby? What are you doing?
I'm using, all we have is crushed ice, which I hate. And the crushed ice was piling up, so I tapped it down. Crushed ice, and then we'll immediately start watering down the tea. That's Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Hiya, mister.
It's nice to see you. Congratulations, and thanks to Chris, who was kind enough to send us the Kelsey Mix General Mills cereal.
And so good.
Reese's Puffs, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Lucky Charms. It was surprisingly delicious.
Yeah,
Chris,
not bad.
Invite me to tour General Mills at some point. I want a hat.
Much like do they still have the Anheuser-Busch tour?
They do.
St. Louis. So, you get beer and Eagle snacks and things like that. When you go through that way, they have to give you, like, all the General Mills cereal you could eat. When
It looks like a children's museum. When I saw the Kelseys go through it, looks really cool.
I will do
When
it.
you were a kid, did you ever get the little mini boxes of cereal? They had, like, the
Sure.
Those were a
8-pack.
treat.
that.
Yeah, that was a treat.
But it was kind of like getting Neapolitan ice cream.
Yeah.
Because you'd always get, oh, well, wait a minute.
The Special K was always left over.
Yeah, it was always, his mom might eat this crap.
I don't know if we can prevail upon our producer, Hoffy, to put up a box of Quake cereal.
I just saw it's at my grocery store.
Yeah, they're
Quake's-
Quake is at my.
It's out again?
Yes,
Yes, yes.
It is.
Well, I don't want to brag. I hardly ever brag on myself, but when I was 9 years old, 10 years old, I won a drawing contest. I drew Quake.
Isn't it Quisp? Quake?
There's Quisp and Quake. But I sent in Quake to Lucy's Toy Shop.
Really?
And I won a miner's helmet with a light on the front because Quake was that. There he is.
There he is.
That's,
Yep.
I drew
A very
that,
strong man.
I drew that profile and I sent it into Lucy's Toy Shop and she sent me a miner's
So
helmet.
you could look just like Quake.
So Quake is short for Quaker? I mean, in terms of it being the Quaker Oats company that made it.
Oh, maybe so.
But he's a strong
Did they
man.
do Shake?
Earthquake,
Short for the Shakers?
I don't know.
I don't know if we should bring religion into it. But,
No, there were the Quaker. There still are the Quakers.
They are.
Now, do you know this is true? Do you know
was
what?
it Nixon a Quaker?
Yes.
Yeah.
Although I don't think he was a practicing Quaker, judging by the amount of napalm dropped on North Vietnam.
I know he made Pat Quake.
Kennedy started that, by the way.
The Shakers.
Yes.
This sounds like I'm making it up. They were a different sect, and they died off because they did not believe in any sexual activity of any kind.
Really?
Yeah, that'll get rid of the.
Was that the Shakers?
Yeah.
Well, why their furniture stylings?
Yeah, it is.
Continue the shaker.
Well,
Shaker
yeah,
style.
but you
Shaker,
can't.
shaker cabinets?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Yeah, notice they didn't make a shaker love swing.
That's the shaker booty.
And I think they're.
Well, thank you, Pat. Finally, Pat weighs in. That's a good one, Pat.
Man's been doing fine work all morning.
We were hoping for a song.
I could sing whatever you want. You know that. All you got to do is ask.
But first,
hey, Pat.
Oh.
It's the first NFL shoe-in of the week. Tom, our long national nightmare is finally over.
Okay, now how many games are you going to pick?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, wow.
No double shock.
Okay.
I'm going to try to get away from the double shock because I don't feel like that's...
It saved you many times.
Well, but I don't...
So you want a more accurate...
I want to, because last season, as you recall, the end record for last season was 96-79 against the spread.
Very profitable.
I smoked it there at the end of the season, and I think it was in large thank you to the double shock. Tonight, the Kansas City Chiefs host the Baltimore Ravens. I like Kansas City to cover until Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes prove me wrong. And Lamar Jackson, the big game, he has trouble. Until he doesn't, it's still a thing. It's a thing until it's not a thing. Josh told me that.
That is true.
That's exactly right.
But I think this is the year Casey crumbles.
right, well, we will see
The
about
facade that they've been pretending.
It's a facade.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Those two Super Bowls in a row. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, fair enough. Now, tomorrow night, the Philadelphia Eagles travel to Sao Paulo, Brazil, as do the Green Bay Packers, to take on the first National Football League game in Brazil.
The big winner tomorrow night, Brazilian pickpocket.
Why haven't you given us a pickpocket warning for tomorrow night's game in Brazil?
I'm not.
What was
very
the pickpocket
familiar.
warning? Oh, the Olympics. Pickpocket.
No. My pickpocket warning was during the eclipse. Everyone's looking up, and as you found out, all over the world.
Man, I really enjoyed that eclipse. I think I'm going to have to go. The next time,
I want to go.
The next time, that totality, I was shocked and amazed.
The next one's in Egypt. Do you want to go?
Let's go.
Absolutely.
All right.
Wow.
I don't know if my colon can take Egypt.
I think it's
but
in
I'll go
Luxor.
over there and see.
Pat, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
You do.
Boy, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
More? Sir, can I have more? Isn't that Oliver? Isn't this all Oliver?
Oh, yeah. All Oliver, baby. Oliver Garden.
I like the Packers plus 3 points tomorrow night. I like the Packers plus the 3. I think they win outright. The Eagles are, until they do away with a coach, in quotes, called Nick Sirianni, I think they're going to have trouble. So I like the
plus
Packers.
the Packers have Aaron Rodgers. They'll do fine.
Packers do not have Aaron Rodgers.
The girl's trying to tell me who quarterback is.
I know. She doesn't know.
I don't know who the current one is.
The Indianapolis Colts hosting the Houston Texans on Sunday. The Texans, the sexy pick for the Super Bowl.
Andrew Luck's got this. He'll do fine.
I like the Colts plus 3 on Sunday against Houston. The Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. Is that right? Yes, the L.A. Rams. Sunday night. That's your Sunday night game. I like the Lions minus 3 to cover against the Rams. And then the Bengals hosting the New England Patriots. The Patriots getting 8 points in that one, Tom. That's not enough. I'm taking Cincinnati minus the 8. And tonight's game, this might be a little confusing for some. Tonight's game is on NBC and Peacock. Thursday night game, not normally on NBC. It's normally on Amazon, if you can keep track of how the NFL has been broadcasting lately.
What's the name of this? What?
Peacock.
No, you got mad at me yesterday.
Yeah, I get mad at you every day. But
when I said it's very confusing finding the games this year because they're on so many different channels.
You got to want it.
Now, tomorrow's game is only on Peacock.
Oh, I don't think that's true. That can't possibly be true. But if it is, so be it. I have Peacock. I don't care.
Now, is it true that because it's in Brazil, it's in Portuguese?
Do you have Peacock?
I do not.
Well, tough. What is the food in Brazil? Quickly.
Sandwiches.
Tough sandwich.
Nuts.
But I have NFL Network, and they repeat the game after midnight.
That's
handy.
I'm going to text you over and over the score. So, there you go. That's the very first shoe-in of the week.
Man, that's exciting.
All season.
How we missed it.
Now, next week, I'll be picking against some contestant. And we'll see how it goes. Be sure to enter the Pigskin Pick'em this year. You could win a $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer.
Just go to bobandtom.com/contest. It's now called Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks. And you don't have to worry about the spread. And whoever gets the most gets it right. We've got all kinds of tiebreakers, et cetera, and you'll win a $500 gift certificate from Steven Singer Jewelers.
Can we play?
No.
We can kind of play without actually playing.
You can play
We can
if
play
you
and
want.
not win?
Yeah. As long as you work here, so.
Well,
none of us do that. We work, we show up.
I was going to say, I guess about half of us. While you're at it, check out Prize Picks. Got a link on the Bob and Tom website. See what Willie's got going this weekend with a little bit of action. It's all right there at bobandtom.com. Coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Al Jackson. Some fascinating stuff in the news today, including a 95-year-old man he's in trouble. Oh. He's okay, though. Also, we have one of the 1,000-pound sisters arrested.
Yikes.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one, the 600-pounder or the 400-pounder?
I think she's the slightly uglier, slimmer one.
Okay. Oh, she is the uglier
one. Apparently, there's a camel involved.
Oh, my gosh.
A living camel.
She must have been hungry.
Not a camel toe. Yeah, good point.
See that. Did you eat a camel?
Wow. Depends on how hungry I was.
Really?
You know what the hardest part about eating a camel is?
Getting its legs apart. I think probably.
Every time.
Isn't that a joke about a fly?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
Essentially.
All right, okay.
You ever try to get a camel's legs?
All right,
They fight you.
Hey, speaking of Willie and Prize Picks, Willie, what's going on?
Football season is here, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action while watching football. We all know how season-long fantasy takes up so much time, but on Prize Picks, you can pick a new lineup every day. The app is easy to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 100 times your money. This week, I'm using guys that are already in my fantasy lineup. I'm taking Kyler Murray, Jonathan Taylor, Travis Kelce, and Justin Jefferson. If JT, Kelce, and JJ all score more than 1 touchdown, I'll win with Prize Picks. You can still cash out even if the lineup isn't perfect. All withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. And Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy app with injury insurance. If one of your players goes down in the first half, Prize Picks doesn't count it as a loss. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get a $50 credit instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you, Wilbur. Now, we got some cool stuff going on. Once again, just hit bobandtom.com for all the details and all this stuff. Once again, coming up, comedian Al Jackson. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, Chick, you've heard about this thing called an annuity?
Sure.
Do you know what they are?
A look at their car is perhaps the best way to introduce the uninitiated to WFBQ Radio's morning team, Bob and Tom. The pink and camouflage junker features 3 hood ornaments, a bowling trophy, the hind quarter of a horse, and a jar of tartar sauce that will have to be explained elsewhere.
295 Night Ranger when you close your eyes. It's 8:42. You're with Bob and Tom on a 2 for Tuesday.
Good morning.
Howdy.
Great.
Holmes.
Sherlock. Let's play word association.
Okay.
Howdy.
Holmes.
Sherlock.
Holmes.
John C. With Bob and Tom.
Holmes.
The human tripod.
I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bob.
That's all right.
From 6 a.m. and for the next 4 hours, Bob Kavoyan and Tom Griswold fill the airwaves with jokes and pranks that range from silly to hilarious and from bawdy to sick.
Why is sex like air?
Why is sex like air? I give up, Bob.
Because it's no big thing unless you're not getting it.
They deliver a National Lampoon sort of humor that leaves the audience laughing while wondering how Q95 can broadcast some of the things they say.
Half the joke is in your mind. The joke isn't stated outright. Mm-hmm. The person has to put something into it to get something out of it.
Yeah, they're fun, and
people like them.
People enjoy them.
They laugh at them. And there's an alternative. You can always change the channel.
Mm-hmm.
But people aren't. After 2 years on the air, Bob and Tom have taken Q95's morning show to the top of the volatile morning FM ratings. WFBQ is the 3rd radio station the zany team has worked for. After 6 years together, they've got the routine down pat. Bob runs the audio control board, plays straight man, and provides the program's famous laugh.
Amateur phylactics. Amazing concept, I think, and I think it's going to.
Tom sits in a mound of notes and papers to provide the program's often quoted jokes and many of its voices.
Oh, hello, Mohandas.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
Oh, I am fine today. Hello, Tom. Hi, Mohandas. You look very good today. Thank you so much, Mohandas.
Much of their banter is off the cuff with an occasionally rehearsed punchline off mic during a song.
Only if it makes you late for the ceremony.
She's controversial. She's provocative. She's the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Weisboner. Good morning, Dr. Ruth. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Dr.
Their regular spoof on Dr. Ruth Westheimer features some of their more risque humor.
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married?
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married? Well, no, as long as you're not late for the wedding.
Bob and Tom's task of filling 20 hours of airtime every week is made easier by several regular characters phoned in by people around town. Nightclub owner Sonny is a favorite.
Great approach. How are things going on at the track? I know you're running the mystery flesh tent this year.
Everything is going just fine, Dow. I bred that baby up, throw it in some shortening, and serve it up. It's the mystery flesh tent, Dow.
That's located, of course, in Turn 1.
It's right there in Turn 1 where people seem to be the most hungry and the least discriminating.
Other characters are voiced by regular visitors to the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Thank you, Don Bardo. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Your Highness. Q95 midday personality Jay Baker voices the spoof on Richard Nixon.
Now, do you remember Ronald Reagan visiting the German cemetery over the weekend?
Oh, that's right, yes.
The media referred to it as the Nazi cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was the one that put him up to that.
I see.
I said, babes, this is going to be so beautiful for your career. Trust me on this one. I told him, I said, when I was a young boy, I heard the phrase, the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi.
Mm-hmm.
I said, Ronnie, you can't miss a whole field full of dead Nazis. You slide over there, you put the wreath down, the wreath, and you're cruising.
Bob and Tom say they get very few complaints from listeners as they poke fun at every special interest group imaginable, and station management has left them unrestrained on the limits of their humor. After 2 years, the result has been high ratings, a devoted following, and 2 happily transplanted Hoosiers who say they just might stay to grow old and gray on Q95.
Could be. It's very possible. In fact, it's already started. Bob's getting gray. Yeah. Tom's getting old. Yeah.
This is Greg Todd, Channel 6 News.
Oh, I feel so much better now. You know, Bob. Yes. I don't want to say that most of the women that you go out with have questionable morals or anything, but last night.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
See, every time I do this.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Really. It's a pleasure to watch. You're a master.
The last time I had a decent drink of vodka was with our next guest. I think that's absolutely the truth. And that might be the last time he had a decent drink of vodka. I don't know.
Wow. Our guest is comedian Al Jackson.
That's right.
Who he's turned into Pat Godwin. Al, you're pale.
We're not quite there yet.
Okay.
Well, actually, I drank vodka with Pat, too, so I don't know.
Yeah. 15 years ago?
Oh, it's got to be. Yeah.
We have a special request. I'm really excited about this coming up in just a few minutes.
Well, let's see if this is worth being excited about.
Oh, I think it is. We can do it real quick. It involves one of the players you were talking about, college players with unusual names.
Yeah.
There was a gentleman whose first name is spelled Shittt.
How about doing this? His name is spelled Shitta instead of the way you're doing it.
Yeah.
Let's do it that way.
Okay. Or you could do Shitta.
I like my way.
Please tell me he was listening and he's going to come.
No, and his this gentleman, we're not sure. I believe he was born in New Jersey.
Yes.
So I'm not sure.
I believe he went to the transfer portable, and
now he plays for the Purdue Boilermakers.
Portal, and he's
really?
Purdue,
Yes, he does.
That's cool.
And the point being, it's an unusual name. And one of our astute listeners said, hearing Jess Hooker talk about the college player with the first name Sheeta reminds me of her famous appearance in the commercial for
Son of a bitch.
Cheetos. Now, this was Jess's first, week in the building, I guess it was?
Yeah, I was an intern.
And you were auditioning to be on a fake commercial. And this is what it sounded like.
Hi, Tammy. How are things in the produce department today?
Now, we should point out that's Tammy Pescatelli,
yes.
a distinguished comedian.
No, that's Jess. That's Jess saying hi, Tammy.
No, I mean the Tammy she's referencing. Jess is referencing Miss Pescatelli.
Why are you saying everything backwards?
Just play it. Just play it. No commentary.
I'll play it when I want to play it.
Yeah. I love it.
Here it comes. Here we go. And we begin with Miss Hooker.
Hi, Hi, Tammy. How are things in the produce department today?
To be honest, Maria, I'm not feeling well.
That's
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you sick?
What's going on? I hate
Are
all
you
of
sick?
you. I hate all of you.
Now, the instructions from
What's the
Dean.
matter, Josh? Are you sick?
What did Dean say? He wanted to have an accent. I'm not quite sure what country is that.
I don't know.
Of course, it's meant to be because it's cheat.
It's Cheetos.
The joke is Cheetos.
Yes, and it's a nacho chip, so it's supposed to be like Mexican food.
Yeah, guess who came up with that?
So it's meant to be sort of Mexican.
Yeah.
You mean when I wrote that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's just go back.
It's all your fault.
Hi, Tammy. How are things in the produce department today?
To be honest, Maria, I'm not feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you sick?
Actually, I'm constipated.
Oh, no.
Constipation.
There he is.
It's a terrible feeling.
Don't sleep on
today.
Tom's accent. That's right.
He's got to go
You know, I have to thank you. I had to do a talk yesterday with a high school class in California, and I had lost them until I said, yeah, I have to work with a guy whose favorite conversation is about poop. And they all lit up. Like, what?
Is that right?
It's a unifying subject.
Perfectly valid. I think a chip that was also a laxative would
Talk
be
about a universal subject.
right here. I've got
Everybody poops.
I've got a cracker that's also a laxative. The Metamucil fiber thins.
Yeah, boy.
That's
Yum.
What's it taste like?
They're delicious.
Oh,
Tastes
try
like
no.
that guy's
Here, give me
name.
one.
They taste like
Football player's name.
cardboard.
It does. Is it bad?
Toss me one.
Like Melba toast, maybe?
No, it's worse.
It's worse.
I'm open. Right here, Locke. Throw this.
Honestly,
Throw it.
Jess, it kind of tastes like if Metamucil were a cracker.
I don't know what Metamucil tastes like.
Orangey,
Oh, it's orange?
I think it's cinnamon, isn't it?
These are cinnamon. They're very good. They're kind of like they're the taste of the texture of a graham cracker.
Here we go.
Take a
It
bite.
smells like cardboard.
It tastes like cardboard with cinnamon.
I don't think they're terrible, but I Metamucil every day, but I use the powder, the pure.
That's nasty. It tastes like medicine.
You put some peanut butter on it, it'd be all right.
Mm-hmm. Well, now, at 18 hours, 2 perfect logs.
Are you serious?
Huge.
Do I need to report?
What chapter is that in your book? 2 perfect logs.
Metamucil gets the job done. I'll tell you that.
We've been
really?
giving chapter headings for Josh's book. Okay, I'm sorry. Do we have Al or do we have a technical issue?
Technical issue.
Okay, then we'll just push on.
Keeping stereotypes alive.
I'm going to finish this.
Isn't that
Al's late.
I dip it in the coffee.
Isn't it the book Everybody Poops? Isn't that you're supposed to you're supposed to say goodbye to your movement, right?
I don't know.
I think it does.
What?
do
I know
that.
it's a kid's book. But
Bye bye Joshua.
Bye. Boop.
What's this Joshua part?
I don't know why I remember that, but I'm sure when
They
I read
named their poop Joshua.
when I read it to the kids, yes. I remember Bye Bye Joshua.
That's not true.
No, we do have a sponsorship now is in fact Dude Wipes, the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. What are you doing?
I'm spitting this.
Oh God, it's not that bad.
I just want to know the effects, so I'm going to finish it.
All right.
Well, wait till you see.
I'll report back next week.
Next week, you may be reporting back in about 2 hours.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, very quick.
It does.
It takes a day. Yeah, you'll be fine.
It's not the way it works.
Jesus.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Have we completed your sportscast over there?
I haven't
Dude Wipes?
decided yet.
Well, if not,
I'm looking up Bye Bye Joshua.
okay. Well, while you do that, Christy Lee, what have you got over there?
A so-called reality TV star who appeared in the TLC show 1,000 Pound Sisters has been arrested in Tennessee.
I like the so-called that Tom added.
I know. He did add that. On
No, yeah, I
drug
did
and
add that.
child endangerment charges while going through a drive-through zoo. Yeah. You knew he put so-called in there. Yeah.
Child endangerment by driving through a zoo.
Well, here's what happened. The Crockett County Sheriff's Department says that Ms. Amy Slayton Halterman claimed that she was bitten by a camel at the Tennessee Safari Park in Alamo. Upon arrival, however, deputies were immediately overtaken by suspicious odors coming from her vehicle.
Yeah, I bet.
And a search turned up psychedelic mushrooms and marijuana in the car. Mrs. Halterman and her partner, a Mr. Brian Lavorne, were arrested on charges of illegal possession of drugs as well as 2 counts of child endangerment under 8 years old. Even though an alleged camel bite was reported to deputies, Joe Conley, the zoo owner, was adamant that Miss Halterman's injury did not come from a camel. by the way, she's the heavy one. The skinny sister Tammy came and got her children after, because of course she had to go to jail.
Yeah, it's not 1,000 pounds a piece.
No,
it's 1,000 pounds combined. 400 and 600
well,
pounds.
Tammy's not 400 anymore. She's lost quite a bit of weight.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she's doing the work.
Is the 600-pounder real jealous of the 400-pounder? Or
Maybe.
whatever she is now.
I don't know now, but
their collective weight was 1,000 pounds.
Yes.
And they had their own TV show.
Yeah, no, I can't believe you'd never heard of it.
Is the show about them trying to lose weight?
No. It's awful.
It's dealing with their everyday life.
Everyday life. But
so it's just exploitation.
It's watching them eat. Yeah. Yes, it is.
Well, Tammy has decided she wants to take care of herself.
Is this one of those
She's lost weight.
Remember the story about the lady that was hiding the drugs in her flabs of fat?
I was going to say, why not hide the drugs in one of your many folds?
Can you imagine being the cop that has
They
to
said
go
the
in?
smell is what tipped them off.
Many folds.
And
Her folds must smell.
There have been many shows on TLC like this, Tom. Remember Ruby, the 600-pound lady?
Oh, she took Ruby to town.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I'm telling you guys. They don't do the freak show at the circus anymore. They have everybody on TLC.
Yeah.
That's where they put these people now.
That's right.
It can't be lost on the people at TLC that they're the Learning Channel and they have these shows on that.
Yeah, those things don't mean
reality
far
TV.
from that, right?
I was watching AMC American Movie Classics.
Mm-hmm.
Con Air was on.
That is a classic.
I don't know about that. I like it, but an American movie classic.
Put the bunny down.
Come on, give me the bunny.
Con Air is my movie. If
I
it's
do
on,
love
I have
Con
to
Air.
watch it.
I
Yeah.
do it. I do love it.
So
I could have chosen a different.
This says that the couple paid their bail and they were walking out hand in hand, walking out of the jail.
Is there a picture? Have you looked up what these people look like?
I have. I mean, I can show
for
you.
Tom.
Yeah, no, it's.
I know.
Yikes.
He saw
Yeah.
him.
$1 million, Tom? Make
No.
love to her?
No.
Not even $1 million.
Somebody gives you $1 million, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't make love with us. Oh,
You guys
my
would?
Lord.
You would?
Yes, for $1 million, I'd make love to Tom.
What's my take of this?
Aren't you the guy who made love to Tom Griswold?
That's right, I say as I speed away in my Maserati.
That's right.
Pat, do you have a song about this?
About these fats?
Big people making love? Sure. I'm a big man, and my wife's a big gal, too. We have big children. Born big, then they grew. We want a bigger family, but what's a big guy to do? I can barely find my junk. My wife down there is huge. We take a 2x4 by the bedroom door when it's time to make the baby. Strap it to my cheeks, that's our technique when it's time to make the baby. We're not thin and it keeps me in. It's that sturdy wood that saves me. There's a 2x4 by the bedroom door when it's time to make the baby. When it's baby making time, me and the missus have a system. After many failed attempts, with trial comes wisdom. We're so large, I found out I need some back support, so I bought some strong pine lumber from Sullivan's hardware store. We take a 2x4 by the bedroom door when it's time to make the baby. Hey! Neighbors come over and hold up the blubber when it's time to make the baby. The wood is hard, holds back the lard when we need that baby gravy. There's a 2x4 by the bedroom door when it's time to make the baby. It's time to make the baby.
What a lovely song.
So the 2x4 then is used to
strap to my ass.
Right.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I thought it was to hold up her
Flab,
fupa.
yeah. So you can gain access to
the neighbors do that apparently.
Well, I'd like to apologize to Pat Sullivan for bringing his hardware store into that song.
Well, nobody would have known that if you hadn't.
I like Pat.
I was in there yesterday. Very nice.
Oh, wow.
Got their mums in.
So to clarify then, the 2x4 is... how is it suspended in the buttocks area?
We take a 2x4. We take a 2x4 by the bedroom door when it's time to make the baby. Strap it to my cheeks. That's our technique.
Oh, you strap it on.
The baby.
Just listen.
No, it wasn't. I'm just trying to clarify.
Use your ears.
Yes.
With the
2
bungee
ears.
cord? Yeah.
Use both ears.
I like the idea of a bungee cord.
I like the
that's
bungee
funny,
cord, yeah.
I didn't hear that lyric. Is it in there?
No, it's not in there.
No, it's just, I'm actually just thinking
Strapping
if you had to
on
have
with the bungee cord.
If you had to have
it was
sex
all there,
with a
buddy.
fat
It was
lady.
all there.
So you got to take a 2x4 and then bungee cord it onto your rear end, and then that prevents you from falling in. Is that the notion there?
Yeah, because he already introduced the idea that she's very large.
I see.
Huge. Yeah.
Canadian authorities arrested a 95-year-old man for driving a scooter while impaired. Ontario Provincial Police said officers encountered a low-speed mobile scooter stationary in the middle of a road after midnight in the town of West Nipissing.
How do you spell that?
Nipissing. Go ahead.
Nipples.
No, he's
No.
thinking pissing.
Nipissing.
Nipissing.
I was thinking of
That's how it's pronounced.
It's nippissing.
No, it's pronounced nipissing.
That's what I called old Mama when she was lactating.
I remember that.
Your
She'd
nips
leak.
pissing.
Let me tell you something, Tom. Is your name Tom? She'd leak all over the house.
Hadn't had a baby for 40 years.
We had to keep plastic on the sofa.
It was awful.
It would pool up. You'd have to get a bunch of paper towels.
So I'm sorry, to go back to the story. This is a 95-year-old gentleman after midnight on a scooter. I say let the guy go.
He was arrested for impaired driving, transported to the OPP detachment for further testing. Thank you.
Now with OPP.
OPP, his license was suspended for 90 days, and he's expected to appear for a court date in October. Once again,
Well,
in Canada.
I wouldn't count on that if he's 95. Odds are. If this guy's drunk after midnight at the age of 95, free pass.
Yeah.
So we had a few Molsons.
Come on.
Fine.
Guy's having a good time. The fact that he can stand up on a scooter is a miracle, even if he was sober.
Are you sure it's a stand-up scooter and it's not like a rascal?
That's what I thought. A rascal.
That's even safer.
Rascal.
A rascal's even more safe.
Yeah, I thought it was a rascal.
They come with seatbelts.
They do?
I thought it was I mean, when I hear scooter, I think stand up.
Well, like a razor scooter.
I don't think it's that. I don't.
Oh,
think
you think
was,
it's
I think it was a rascal.
Those are called scooters?
Yes.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Yes.
You can sit on scooters, too. There are scooters you can stand on.
Well,
Scooters
the
you can
girl
sit
in the
on.
previous story that weighed 600 pounds,
She had a scooter.
she could envelop a scooter. Do they show in that show? Is she always driving around? And
Yeah, she has like one of those forklift scooters. Yeah.
Forklift?
They have
it's
really
like
big ones.
it's like reinforced.
I had to get to straw.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
They don't make them like they used
Do
to.
they encourage them to keep eating, or do they try to help them out?
I mean, I think that it's scripted reality, like all those shows. They're given kind of a premise, and that's what they go for.
Don't watch that stuff.
No, it's awful.
My gosh.
I hope
so
they're getting
heartbreaking.
lots
it
of money.
really is heartbreaking.
Yes.
It is.
These women need some help.
I thought
I'm talking mental health.
bench breaking, toilet seat breaking.
You can't just lose weight when you're that big. Like, there's other things going on.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, she's ugly too.
Oh, boy.
You can't fix that.
Have you seen the face? Yikes.
I haven't.
You don't want to see it. I ruined your day.
It's objectionable.
Okay. Right. A couple things I want to point out. We have a bunch of stuff going on, including our special picks show. You got to get it in today because
Shoe in of the week.
Yeah, I know.
Picks show.
No, but I mean, you can participate.
Yes.
Pick all the games this weekend, and someone is going to win a $500 gift certificate from our buddy Steven Singer from Steven Singer Jewelers. Every week we're going to do this in the season of pro football, and we're going to also have each winner take on Chick McGee in the shoe-in of the week.
That's right. Step into the octagon.
Look for Pigskin Picks. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. While you're there, Willie's got an announcement about Prize Picks. Have some fun this weekend. All these games coming up, and once again, they start this evening. Just for me, could I do a little closed circuit? Something I'd like to hear.
Yeah, of
course. Here we go.
What would you like to?
Hi, Tammy. How are things in the produce department today?
To be honest, Maria, I'm not feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you sick?
Actually, I'm constipated.
Constipation. It's a terrible feeling.
Oh, that's so nice. Try Cheetos. Ah, yes, Cheetos.
Play it while you still can.
Yeah.
You hear how young I sound? I was 20 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a
There are
baby.
plenty of embarrassing things he's done over
God,
the
yeah.
years.
Oh,
so.
okay, of course.
Yeah.
I dislike it when they play stuff from then, and we all sound like we're being sped up.
So anyway, I
know.
was thinking the time now for sports.
Like we're all on helium.
Yeah, no good.
Well, what's coming up in the news, Christy?
Coming up, we have yet another plane forced to turn around due to an incident on board.
Naked?
Maybe. How about Botox in your neck? Have you ever thought about that?
I haven't.
Well, there are people who are doing it for a very weird reason. And there was a thing on social media a few days ago where the Chase banks apparently were giving away free money, quote unquote, and people were all over TikTok showing their videos. Well, those people are now going to be arrested for fraud, and we'll talk about that.
Ah, okay, good. Good.
You mean the internet had something that was dumb on it?
Yes.
When did that start?
Let me tell you about Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system. You feeling unease every now and then when you leave your home? Is the garage door up? Or is there a window open? Did I leave the back door open? Those days are gone forever with Simply Safe, the home security system for my compound. I needed a security system about 10 years ago, and I did the legwork for you. And I landed, my research told me to try Simply Safe. And boy, was I happy. I still am happy. It's protected the old compound for about 10 years now and exceeded all my expectations. Simply Safe has fast protect monitoring and live guard protection. Simply Safe agents act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm, can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks.
You know what, Chick? Simply Safe doesn't talk about this, but if you think your house is haunted, Simply Safe could help you with that in that it could capture evidence.
That's exactly right. The cameras are there.
Essentially, ghost protection as well.
That's right. You can cancel anytime, and pricing is transparent, like ghosts, and affordable at less than $1 a day with no hidden fees ever. Simply Safe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News World Report for 5 years running.
Oh, I just got a text from Simply Safe. Josh, please shut up during our commercial.
Best customer service in home security, according to Newsweek. Easy to install. I've done it. It takes less than an hour, or you can have a professional from Simply Safe do the pro install for you. Protect your home with, get a load of this deal, 50% off a new Simply Safe system, plus a free indoor camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you, Simply Safe. Thank you, Chick McGee. And coming up, we're going to talk with comedian Al Jackson and also dogs versus cats in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Just got to get a hold of us. Call, fax, mail.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Canada is just one big bleh. I don't know. I know where Windsor is, and
the home of
the Windsor Ballet, which is a strip club. Mm-hmm. Why are you doing this to me? Shut up.
I'm telling you.
And Paul Schaefer's from Thunder Bay. That's
trying to give your story something of a spine so that we can understand what's happening.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, Tom.
No, you're saying.
Thanks, everybody. I don't know what happened to Chick. Well, you were acting like a puppet master and putting words in his mouth every. Oh, would that upset him? Yeah, I think it probably.
Well, see, because this gets to my fundamental beef about naming teams. Why are they called the Los Angeles Lakers?
Because they were the Minneapolis Lakers and they didn't change the name. Grow up, read a book.
No, so were you assuming that the Edmonton Oilers used to be in Houston?
It's a fair question, Chick. We don't know.
I'm sorry, I missed your question.
You're asking why they were called the Edmonton Oilers. Was there oil there?
American students are woefully undertaught about Canada.
Yeah.
We should know a little bit more about it.
Certainly are. Absolutely. It should be one big country. Why can't we annex Canada?
It's real close, I hear.
Northern.
It's real close, yeah.
Northern America.
Yeah, you hear all about Mexico almost daily. Nothing about Canada.
You know the weird thing about Canada? Michigan touches Canada.
Yeah.
What? Also Wisconsin. Also Washington and Maine, I guess. Figure it out. Let's get one state, one border.
But as far as I know, that's it. No other states touch Canada.
So what you're saying is that's where we're building
I'm not saying anything to you.
I'm
not speaking to you.
You're saying we're building a wall.
Shut your mouth. Talk to Josh. Get off my ass. Not today.
Get off his ass. Not today.
Take your pick.
Where we lose Chick, 601.
Oh, fake anger? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Fake today.
Coming up.
This is real as the heart attack I'm planning.
And then you did what? To who? And what was his name?
Hey,
was he left-handed? Yes.
I'm just trying to give your story some spine.
Can I have your little car?
Why don't you shut up?
Shut up. You still have payments on that, or can I just take it outright?
That's a valid question.
Do I have to take over the payments on the little one?
No, you can't get me back. You can't get me back. It's over.
I don't want your back. I want your car.
It's over. You can't get. Why would I give you my car if I hate you?
Why?
I think there are a lot.
Why?
A lot of people who've gotten divorced that have given away some really nice
All
cars.
fired up already, didn't you?
Oh God, I got the papers.
After I bent over backwards to put you on the poster. Oh no!
Oh my God!
Let me tell you something. This is a radio show. Every now and then we're on YouTube, or all the time we're on YouTube. I don't know how it works. Something about zeros and ones. I don't know.
Sure.
If you spent 1/10 of the time, this is serious. If you spent 1/10 of the time you do making posters, we would be on whatever. Everybody would have to listen to us. It would be a government mandate. That's the kind of
this is North Korea?
crap we have to put up with because of your stupid effing posters.
No, I can have it redone without you.
He's very. I would love to see that.
I can get that done.
Please.
That's one click.
I bet you can't without hearing the history of the trumpet. I bet you can't do that. But you go ahead.
Our art director plays the trumpet. It's a very nice poster, and you'll be able to see it if you're joining us in Iowa coming up.
Yes, it's a poster.
Osceola, Iowa.
Oh, you're gonna do the radio show or anything? You're gonna have fun? You're gonna laugh? Well, yeah. But there's a poster.
He slaves over them.
There's a poster.
We'll be signing it.
Pat, there's a poster.
I know,
for
it's
our
perfect,
fans.
too.
I'll stand over Chick's shoulder.
And
what do you sign?
It's like
CHICK.
It's like a playing card. Can we make him any smaller? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Wow. I got this poster. We'll move an actual poster. Oh, there it is behind it. Okay.
The larger ones are being printed today.
Sure they are. Sure they are.
Chick, well
On
done.
unborn panda pelts? Is that what you're making them out of, right? What is wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm doing just fine.
Stand out. Don't look at me.
You're not in the poster, Christy, because you're not going to be there.
I can't be there, sadly.
Where are we going to be? We're going to be at Osceola, Iowa, coming up Friday morning.
Don't forget your poster.
Oh, now Tom's going to get really mad.
No, bad.
That's never happened before in my life.
I have time to. I do have time to remove Chick from the poster.
Well, do, please, please.
Then you wouldn't have to sit there and sign them for the next 2 hours.
Oh yeah, there's probably going to be 10,000 posters at the last minute because we had to have a trumpet solo. And then,
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
We'll go round.
welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I'm here, always ready, 100%. That's what they call the old Chickster.
Well, this is a silly one, isn't it?
Yeah, I love that.
Over the top.
Silly.
It's kind of like an old arcade game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if there were, you know those straight-to-video movies that come out when a popular movie is in theaters?
Mm-hmm.
Like instead of Transformers, you could go rent Transmorphers, that kind of thing. Yep. This sounds like if there was something called Poltergeist Getters instead of when Ghostbusters came out. It's like the poor man's
Ghost Chasers.
I guess what I'm saying is erase it.
Who are you going to text?
Now it's time. I think we finally got it. There we go. It's Al Jackson.
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
Hey, you're really relaxed. You've got the final Daily Blast live show coming up today?
Yeah, I'm unemployed. I'm talking to you. Got no pants on.
Yeah.
Just a That's how I'm going to be walking around the house from now on. Because I decided I'm going to try and just get people to send me like $3 a month, and we can start a campaign where I can just not leave the house anymore. I don't want to audition anymore.
Al,
So
are you freshly shaved, or did you not have the mustache last week?
No, I was in a hurry, touching up the mustache as one does, and then gave myself it was a little bit of a half a you know what. I don't know if you can say his name. So I was like, well,
Charlie Chaplin.
Yes.
Michael Jordan.
Yes. Yes. The Michael Jordan Haynes commercial. I gave myself that. What a weird people have a lot of thoughts on LeBron. Some people love him, hate him, but his commercials are at least normal. Michael Jordan was the most famous basketball player that's ever lived, and his commercials, remember, he wouldn't talk.
Right.
Yeah.
Like somebody would just be like, yeah, you got bacon collar on your neck there, and he'd be like, okay. And
he didn't come across great.
He always was shaking his head at the guy, like, you loser.
Right.
Every time, yeah.
He was standoffish.
Isn't it enough I'm not Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Isn't that enough?
Yeah. Right.
Really, though?
That's true.
That makes sense.
Really weird. It's like, if you think about, even like you go back to the old school Converse, Larry Bird. Larry Bird is from French Lick, Indiana. He had no interest in show business.
That's right.
But when he had to get out of that limo and pump his green Converse and Magic had his purple and yellow, it was really like, it was a good commercial. They had dialogue. Michael Jordan, no words.
Are you talking about the Converse weapon?
Oh,
yeah.
Even in Space Jam, Michael Jordan's not a fun hang. He's just there, kind of. He's fine, but you're hanging out with Bugs Bunny, for Pete's sake. You're not having the time of your life.
And you're Michael Jordan.
Now, who do you think the best is? Is Peyton Manning the best one of these guys? Self-deprecating, kind of goofy. They've got that new Peyton Eli doing that musical thing right now. It's very funny.
He certainly has fun.
He's a great guy. I don't know.
You know what it is with Peyton? Is he's been the same guy the whole time. So when he played with his interviews, you never have a weird clip of him going off on a reporter while he's wearing a bath towel, at his locker. No weird, grainy black and white footage from a cop's, hood with him yelling obscenities. He's always been I steer into like, I'm kind of like a corny, goofy guy, but a lot of people can relate to that character, and he's believable. And like him and Eli have a believable relationship, and that's what people always kind of want, is that authenticity. And that's why like their Eli Peyton show does so well. They just sound like two brothers looking at the game. They've done well.
Now, Al Jackson is our guest. We're going to have to cut it a little bit shorter than usual today, Al. And by the way,
my job.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Al.
Yeah, this isn't a good day for this, Tom.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Congratulations, by the way, on a great run at the Daily Blast Live. And
thank you. And it was a good run.
We'll look forward to. So, what's next for Al Jackson?
Yeah, do we know?
I'm just going to be doing stand up, and I'm going to start a YouTube channel. So it should be, I got things going on. That's more what I say to myself in the mirror. You've got things going on.
That's right.
It's not over.
I feel like you may have more.
You putting lipstick on?
You may have more going on than you're saying. Lately, they've been coming around my area and putting pictures of your kids and girlfriend on my desk, and measuring things for your body size. I don't know.
What? You mean you're being replaced?
Apparently.
Oh. Well,
first, that's ridiculous. We would never give Al an office that small. we have a much larger office there in the back. We're kicking someone else out.
Tom, let's be honest with them, since we're on the radio. We will let Josh help dedicate the new Al Jackson wing there at the studio.
That's nice.
We're knocking down a bunch. It's not just your office, it's several offices.
Yeah.
Now, is your lady friend excited about you having all this free time?
Well, she has a job, so she wouldn't notice. But yeah, no, I mean, it'll be fine. I think it's just me figuring out what to do with my days.
I'll tell you what, when she comes home the first day that you're unemployed, can you have an apron on and be holding a duster and have something in the oven and go, honey, we're having casserole tonight. Have you seen my whisk broom?
I will go full Mr. Mom. First of all, I'm going to say this. Your boy can throw down. I can cook. In any kind of meat, I can make it. I'm getting myself a smoker. I'm really deciding, and maybe this is something people can write in, I'm deciding which kind of middle-aged guy I'm going to be. Am I going to be working out a little too much guy? You know, there's like 49-year-olds that have veins in their neck. You're like, good for you, but that's weird. I don't know if I'm going to be like a house, like if I'm just going to cook.
House husband?
And just hold the crib down. And
maybe get into soap operas like in Mr. Mom. Wasn't that the one where
he got into it?
Got hooked.
Yeah.
I got in an argument with my, not an argument, but a discussion with my girl. I was like, it's interesting how we just find soap operas as like days of our lives, but straight up, Grey's Anatomy is a soap opera.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
It's been on for 30 years or
Absolutely.
whatever. Wrestling is a soap opera.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
An ongoing storyline, good people, bad people, revenge. It's like, I think soap operas just get like tagged with that daytime, but you probably watch a soap opera and you just don't know it.
She may not say this, but she probably would really appreciate you taking care of things at home while she's at work. That would be awesome. Come home.
Oh, I mean, I hold
dinner's
the
ready.
crib down.
House is clean. Oh, my gosh.
Okay, well, Al, give me a word to learn real quick.
Okay, Tom, really quickly, what is a Rizzler?
Rizzler?
Yes.
Is this a follower?
A hint is
it a follower? Wait a minute. Is it a follower of RZA?
No.
The distinguished hip hop artist?
Didn't we have Riz as a word at one?
Yes, go with that, Chicky.
Yeah.
Look at y'all.
What?
And first of all, I'm down
Remember
that
this?
he even guessed RZA. Like I almost like a tear almost came out of my eye.
I don't know who it is. I just heard the name.
Remember what Riz was? Charisma. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that, absolutely.
Well,
go with that. Go with that.
So is the Rizzler the arch enemy of...
I can't talk to you anymore.
I can't either.
Chick, you tried.
Is it the opposite of charisma? He has negative charisma. He's a Rizzler.
No, it's just like what Chick was saying. So you just like somebody with charisma. So just like that word Riz means charisma. It's just like, that Josh, he's a Rizzler. He took another social of mine. Yes.
Oh, that's great. So I'd say, I was at this gathering, and there were a lot of single women there. Man, I was watching that Josh Arnold. He is a Rizzler.
I do have a lot of charisma.
Yeah. He was flapping his tongue. Flapping his tongue, and I don't mean talking.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, okay, babies. Al, we'll talk to you next week.
Hey, I love y'all. Thank you.
Have a great final show. Be cool. It'll be great.
I will.
You're cool. Al defines cool. That's why he's giving me cool lessons. Not that I need him. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1.
Yeah, how about this, Bob? Red or black? That would split it up. Black. It's a black card. Okay. Chick, would this be a club or a spade?
Club.
See, look at this. See, we're narrowing it down. Now we're down to 13. Would you say a high card or a low card?
High.
High club. That'd be like 7 and up. All right, Tom.
Yes.
If it's a high club, it's a 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, or king.
Okay, jack.
It's the jack of clubs.
Oh,
You'd
jack.
say this is pretty fairly chosen.
Now,
yeah?
you're not touching the cards.
I'm not touching it's been there the whole time.
The cards are sitting in a little box.
Jack of clubs.
Jack of clubs.
So when we drove in today, I was sitting in the car and I took one card out of the deck.
Right.
And I'll do this really, really slow. You can kind of let them know.
Justin is holding all of the cards.
You'll see one card in the deck is turned the opposite direction from all the rest.
Yeah.
One
Are
card.
you kidding me?
And that one card is...
The Jack. No way.
Okay.
Get a car. Get this guy out of here.
Weird, right?
Hey, we're a witch. Hey, wait a minute. Witch. Where are my car keys? Hey, can you fix Justin? We need a magician. Can you fix Chick's computer?
Witch. Oh my gosh, you're just in time, Justin.
It only plays Steve Miller. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me?
Weird, right?
Yeah.
We have to...
It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Oh! What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Odor in the court.
That'll be getting told in courts throughout the country.
Odor in the court.
Oh, man.
Pat?
Yeah.
You told me you have an email you wanted to read?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to sing the email. It's so good.
Oh,
how about this? Here we go. Got an email from Todd. Love your songs, Pat. Love Bob and Tom. I listen every day. You know that Tom Petty song he calls Free Fallin'? Well, I have an idea. You could write a song about a guy who goes commando. Instead of singing Free Fallin', sing this Patty G. The guy's free. Free ballin'. Get it, Pat? Thanks, Todd. I appreciate you writing. I never heard that one before. And if it sounds like sarcasm in my voice, Todd, because of course I've heard that dumb idea before. Hey, Todd, how about a lumberjack singing Tree Fallin', or a salesman and he's cold calling, or a beekeeper, Todd, and he's singing bee pollen? How about we leave Tom Petty's song alone, Todd? You let me write my own stuff. Tom's on my ass all the time, and that's bad enough. Now wait a minute, I'm free. You know, it's not that bad, Todd. Free ballin'. Keep listening, Todd, from up there in Michigan.
It's a little baby butt. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Creamy.
Is it creamy?
Got hair on your butt?
That grossed me out saying
Not
that.
really.
No hair on your butt?
No.
Do you
So
have hair
sorry,
on your
Christine.
butt,
No
Josh?
Grass don't grow on a racetrack.
I don't have hair. I don't have that much hair on my ass, no.
Okay.
Okay, could we move on?
When I shave, I have to kind of get in there. That's where it is. You know what I mean? It's like...
Wait. What? You shave your
You shave your
buttocks?
ass crack?
Yeah, I shave the crack.
God.
Oh, my God.
You got what? Why wouldn't I? Is that a weird thing? That's weird. I didn't know this was weird.
Do you have a
Can you
separate...
stand up and show me how that works? I mean, how
No,
do you
don't.
do
I don't
that?
want to see that. I'm trying to unsee what I saw 10 minutes ago.
Typically, I lay on my side.
Come on.
I'm glad you'd warned me about the tan line
You
thing.
lay on your side?
Yes, and so I'll lay on my side. I'll put a towel down on the bed, and then I lay on my side.
Wait a minute.
And
You have a series of mirrors?
And I have the clippers. No, I just
You're shaving your
clippers.
I don't do that. I don't think
You
I've ever
didn't
heard
want to hear this?
This is you
clip it on your
you
bed?
trim your buttocks with electric clippers?
Yes.
Are these plugged into the wall?
Yes.
So you got this cord. You're working around a cord while lying on a towel.
It's not that difficult.
When I said don't go anywhere for the next 10 minutes, I didn't think this was going to happen.
Well, when you lay on your side,
So do you have a mirror up against another mirror?
I don't have a mirror. No.
You just do it by feel?
Yes. Yeah, like Tommy.
So, Josh.
Yeah.
Thank you for averting
So
you're off of me to you because
you're using electric clippers like you'd use on a dog.
I suppose.
On your rear end.
Yes. Not so much. The cheeks aren't very hairy. It's the.
How do you know that?
You got to get up in there.
So you at one point
I don't,
get in front of a full length mirror with another mirror.
I like to keep house. I mean, I
You
don't
don't
let
go
it
that
go
far up, do
but I
you?
don't. I'm trying to think where I stop. Maybe it is kind of.
Are you expecting company?
No.
Well, maybe
You
sometime.
never expect company.
you want to be ready for it. You keep your house clean, don't you? In case you have a pop in?
No. Oh, my real house, yes. So, are these clippers then? Are these? You don't use the same one on your beard, I assume.
That's correct.
You have a
That's correct. There's a separate.
You mark them with like red tape on the
No,
cord.
I just know which is different.
Like,
You know what? I use the same trimmer everywhere on my beard.
Really?
It's a trimmer. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not.
rinse it
But you're not back there. You know, near the oil derrick.
Well, according to
The dirt button.
the old devil's onion ring. Is that
You know,
what you're
the
thinking?
It's
dirt,
really, when
the
I say
dirt
get up in
starfish.
there, it's not really up. I mean, it's the gluteal cleft, I guess, is what you would call it.
Right.
You're in the area there.
Yeah, sure, it's in the
Electric
area.
trimmer.
Yeah.
But I usually do it post.
Shower when you can get electrocuted.
Sometimes there's pre. You don't think I towel?
Do you have those plugs? What are they? GFI, whatever the hell they are.
Of course he does.
So in case you still a little bit of moisture back there.
I never considered that this might be
weird,
uncommon. Yeah.
I gotta say, I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about that.
I'm sure people do it. They're just smart enough not to say it out loud.
LACINS.com. Performance varies. Past performance not indicative of future results.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show on our last day of broadcasting. I'd like to say goodbye to everybody.
We're fine. We're cool.
There's Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
Not helping. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Call me the Rizzler. That's right.
Yeah, you have a lot of charisma,
That's
buddy.
you. If there's one thing you can do, my friend, it's talk up the ladies.
Yeah.
Now we have Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
You don't sweat much for a woman of your size.
Coming up, we have Dude Wipes and their Dumpkin Spice Dude Wipes, seasonal. What if are they going to do something for the Christmas holiday?
I bet they do.
He did. He told us. Yeah.
What was it again?
Pine.
It was some kind of
okay.
Dingleberry all the way or something.
Oh, that's perfect.
It begins and ends with pine.
Maybe jingleberries. I think it was jingleberry. Yeah, and he said it was
peppermint in there.
Very good. Very good. Now,
well, I mean, it was.
What's happening?
Yeah, well.
Oh, we have two juveniles trying to have a conversation.
Two? I count four. I'm not even going through the glass. They would get up to at least five. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom program. I'll urge you to go to the Bob and Tom website. A bunch of stuff going on there, including how many times do I have to tell you?
That's what we're wondering.
The NFL. That'll be reflected in your minimum.
You know what?
pay.
I'll take the pay cut if you don't talk about it that much.
Well, it's reflected in your pay.
It says daunting, and I'm part of it, and it's daunting.
We have your opportunity to use your brains.
Yeah, we got it.
And,
Just
and
get to it.
make the sports picks. Okay, don't.
Go on.
No, I like
see if I care. No, see if I care.
What is it called? Is it Pigskin Pick'em? Or is it Shoe Into the Week?
We got.
How do I find it on the website?
Pigskin Picks.
Pigskin Picks.
Bob and Tom Pigskin Picks. It's right there on the front page of our website.
All right.
While you're there, find out about Prize Picks. That's right. That could be very, very valuable to you. And also, we have the Chick McGee video from our friends at Silac. And you can see what's going on with Silac Insurance. And we happen to segue right now to the Silac Insurance News Desk with Christy Lee.
And sex experts have shared some of the things they want you to know about intimacy in a new report. That was in the New York Times. You ready?
Yeah, let me get a pen and paper.
According to the therapists, people are too worried about what constitutes a normal sex life and should let go of the numbers game to enjoy the sex they're having with their partners.
Every day.
What do you mean every day?
Sex every day.
You have sex every day?
No, I want to.
Thank you. Thank you, Pat. Extraordinarily helpful. So this is the New York Times is concerned about what a normal sex life is.
You hear the laughter. I'm helping.
Apparently. Why? You don't think the New York Times people have sex?
Well, I don't understand what they say, but let go of the numbers game?
Well, like there's this notion that you should have sex 3 to 5 times a week.
Oh, okay. So it's not numbers of partners.
Well, no, Tom.
Well, then clarify.
Yeah, that does clarify.
That's body count.
But in her defense, she didn't get to the body of the story.
Well, and it says to enjoy the sex they're having with their partner. So it is time to reframe the definition of sex from an action with a single goal to a sexual menu of experiences, Josh.
Who wrote this?
I don't know about
Bill
that.
Clinton wrote this.
I think the sexual menu I like, but it should always have the there
goal?
should always be a goal.
There should always be the goal. Right?
I mean, whether it be we're trying to make a baby, whether it be I just want to feel good.
Candace Nicole Hargens at Emory University encourages clients to identify their yeses, nos, maybes, but pleasure should always be the main course.
Yeah.
So this whole thing now has become it's a menu.
What?
No.
Well, the previous one, you said it was a menu, right? A sexual menu of experiences.
No, that's to serve man was a menu.
That was a cookbook.
Yes.
There is more than one type of sexual desire than what is portrayed in movies and porn, which is often depicted as spontaneous with sudden overwhelming urge to have sex, like Pat.
right now.
Right now.
But that's the thing, though, right?
Yeah, but they're saying the movie sex is fake.
Yeah, but they're really there's a lack of specifics here.
Yes.
They could really tell us what they are kind of talking about.
Well, I've only had the highlights, so I don't.
Oh.
I've got a question. Can we just play music the rest of the time we're on the air here?
Keep going.
Okay. Are you embarrassed by talking about sex?
Does it make you uncomfortable?
Very.
You prude?
Couples should let go of the expectation that they will feel desire in the same way. Desire discrepancy is the norm rather than the expectation, or the exception, rather. Sorry.
This is also vague.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, that means because you're horny.
Doesn't necessarily mean you are.
I am,
and
right.
that is
and
more,
that's normal.
Of course.
Yes.
But again, these are what I
Right.
guess.
Taking on a more clitoral approach to sex through foreplay and various types of stimulation should be viewed not just as a precursor, but the main event.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Duh.
You know what that sentence you said?
Yeah.
Put it in Josh speak for us.
Women like when
Yeah, we got it. Okay.
When the vagina is involved.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, I should use the genitals during sex? Who knew?
Well, some people don't know, Josh.
Sex therapists stress that male sexuality is as complex and variable as female sexuality.
Not really, just touch it.
Well, and men are just as likely to be the low desire partner as a woman.
Oh, sure. Yeah. That happens to me, but I'm on certain medications that I go through waves where I just simply am not interested.
Yeah, and you blame your drugs for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these waves last hours?
No, they can last a couple weeks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you do it anyway?
Yeah.
Do you have a substitute for it?
Sound like you're bored to me.
Like a stand-in? Like a pinch hitter?
No. Like for example, someone who quits drinking may become a gym rat.
Oh, gotcha.
So if you give up,
you mean like a honey rat?
Your sexuality,
I get what you're saying. It's not that I'm necessarily like, I'm going to abstain. It's
I just not interested.
Total lack of interest.
Yeah.
And talking to doctors and my therapist, it's mostly pharmacological.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's a terrible side effect.
Yeah.
So do you like ride a bike or lift weights?
Again, it's not something that it's
read
just
a book.
Yeah, sure. I'll do all three of those.
I'm not on any pharmaceuticals, but that happens, I think, to everybody.
Of
There are
course.
just
Of
weeks
course.
Go by and you're just not interested. Yeah.
Pat, that ever happened to you?
Well, my new supplement, it makes me really tired. I have a hard time sleeping at night.
What supplement's that?
Crystal meth.
I thought we were talking.
Yeah.
He used the word supplement.
I thought a friend was seeking our counsel.
Yeah. He just wants to be a comedian.
I was fishing for a pizza joke, got nothing. I'm glad. Thank you for stepping up.
That's what you were going for?
Oh, my gosh.
I'm surprised you were fishing for it instead of just saying it.
No. It's much funnier when you
bully myself.
Yes.
I do like that, too.
Also in the story, therapists say intimacy should be on the calendar, not just sex.
Of course.
While scheduling sex is often doled out
what
as
is this
common advice.
intimacy I keep hearing people talk about? What is this?
While scheduling sex is often doled out as a common advice, this can actually backfire and put pressure on folks to keep a sexual appointment, if you will.
Isn't there a glaring lack of reproduction mentioned in this story?
Yeah.
I mean, let's not forget the main reason for having sex.
It's the New York Times.
I think you're right.
Yeah, they don't want anyone to reproduce.
Yeah.
Instead of putting a date on the calendar for sex, experts recommend scheduling activities that, quote, open the door to intimacy. Stop overthinking and just do it is the line in the story. Yeah. According to sex therapist Dr. Steven Snyder, quote, good sex makes you dumber and great sex makes you really, really stupid.
What does that even mean?
What does that even mean?
I don't get it.
Almost everything in this, I think, is meaningless.
It really is.
This feels like it was AI generated, to be honest.
It kind of does.
Yeah, something's wrong.
And the New York Times? Oh, I'd hate to think that.
Something is off with that article.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well,
no one read that and went, oh, that was helpful.
Yeah.
So you're not supposed to schedule it on a calendar.
According to them, no.
I think that's helpful, though.
I think so, too.
Sure, that.
Yeah.
How would that work exactly?
What do you mean?
You literally write sex on the calendar, whichever day of the week you want to do it. Yeah.
No, you're saying it is helpful to do that?
Right.
I think you should.
I think it should be spontaneous.
Oh, I think it should be spontaneous.
Not all the time. I feel like there should be
That's a little awkward.
No, it's not.
I'm just grab my phone here. Let's see. I got to go to Target at 10.
Anticipation is one of my favorite feelings.
They got the kids' soccer game at 2.
Right?
Jess is onto something of like,
anticipation is one of my favorite feelings. Anticipating something fun. And I think that that's okay.
Well, according to my calendar, the way this thing is going to lay out, we're going to have to do it in the produce section of Kroger, or I'm going to be thrown off my schedule. I got an oil change at 6:15.
Well, it says here we have sex tomorrow night. Boy, that's going to make that parent-teacher conference awkward.
Although she is hot. I mean, that teacher. Have you seen them?
How about Raycon Everyday Earbuds?
You can wear those during it now because you can couple them.
Sure.
They just launched their upgraded model of best-selling Everyday Earbuds. That's right, Tom. They have multi-point connectivity now. That's multi-point connectivity. It lets you pair with 2 devices at once, plus new quick charge function, active noise cancellation, swell new colors for Raycon's Everyday Earbuds, blush violet, forest green, royal blue, classic black, and their ergonomic earbud shape and that optimized gel tip fits the widest range of ears, I say, every ear ever made. And Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Is everybody happy? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 15% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's 15% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
I had my AI generator read that article, and then it can actually reduce it to either 3 paragraphs, 2 paragraphs, 1 paragraph, or a sentence.
Oh.
And it says, root around downstairs.
Yeah, that's what that article.
That's what the AI summed it up. Fellas, root around. And you're welcome. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check this thing out. Man, they got so much stuff in here. This is badass. I swear to God it is. You wouldn't think a radio station have so many pictures. Ah, look. It's Bob and Tom. Man, something about that don't look right. Let's see if we can make it better. One down. Perfect. Hey, Christy.
Hey, what are you doing here, Donnie? You're not allowed back here.
No, it's Homeland Security. I'm supposed to come back here and check you for humps today.
You're not going to get your hands on me.
Okay, if you don't like this one, how about let me use this one? You know, the touch of a wolf is a healing touch.
No.
Better yet, how about fur on fur?
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff. I wanted to ask you about this. These are your adopted
parents.
You are,
that's
okay.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm adopted. I was actually left in a basket on the stoop of a fire station. And had I been a Dalmatian, they would have kept me. But
damn your luck. Huh?
Yeah, damn my luck.
No. But you were that's nice though. You were adopted, and you have a good relationship with your adopted.
I love being adopted. but people say things to me. I'm with my dad. A guy comes up to me, he goes, "You have your father's eyes." I'm like, "No, I don't even have his address."
Wow.
I think he lives near a fire station.
Somewhere.
You know, I feel blessed to be adopted, but I'm curious about my culture, my heritage. I kind of think I'm a light-skinned black man.
Really?
Based
Very
on
light.
what? Because I'm big. You know.
Yeah. I got you. Okay. Banana.
People, exactly. That's why it's a fun word. People ask, "Are you English, you German, you French?" I don't know. I'm adopted. All I know about my culture is they give away their children.
Hi, this is Christy Lee from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Do you wear a thong, Miss Pat?
Is you out your damn mind? I have the hard time wiping. What am I put a string back there for? Oh, you know what I did just discover? I just discovered the moisture wipes. I had the diaper wipes for grown people.
Of course, I use the wipe. Yeah,
Oh.
they're incredible. It's like a shower in the middle of the day. Yeah.
Oh my God,
I know what you're
they're
talking about.
so much easier. Because you know how when you wipe it and the tissue gets stuck? None of that. Everything is smooth.
What the hell? I'm talking about wet wipes.
I'm
Tom.
talking about wet wipes. You use wet wipes?
On the baby's ass. I'm an adult. Sorry.
You should get them for the adults. They're great, Tom. I just discovered them. They're great for fat people.
You're getting a text. Well, anything else you'd like to share with us?
I'm going home. I'm going to Goodwill.
Okay.
To shoplifting.
All right.
Shoplifting at the Goodwill.
I'm out.
I'm out. Bye-bye.
It makes it a lot easier for me to decide who's going to have shopping cart corral duty. This is Ernie Fergler reminding you that's tomorrow on The Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hello and welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Everybody's fighting.
Who listens to this show?
I don't know.
Let's move forward here. Christy Lee.
It ain't what it used to be.
Christy Lee is once again at the SILAC news desk. As we explore the world of news, we've already explored the world of sports to a degree at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk starring Chick McGee.
Such as it is.
What have you got?
Venezuela's authoritarian leader, Nicolas Maduro, has declared that Christmas will start in October.
That's right. Maduro, let me tell you something. This Maduro is a nut.
Yeah, he is. And to crack down on dissent, in his weekly TV show, he stated, September smells like Christmas.
Love that Maduro.
This
the name
year,
of the
and
TV
to
show.
honor you all, to thank you all, I'm going to decree the beginning of Christmas on October 1st. Christmas arrived for everyone in peace, joy, and security.
It sounds like a joke in a movie
I know,
with some
doesn't it?
crazed dictator.
Yeah. The Venezuelan Episcopal Conference protested the unilateral acceleration of Christmas, warning that the holiday is not to be used for political or propaganda goals.
I suggested moving it to a Monday, and everyone got mad.
Christmas is December 25th. So
how strange.
What day is Christmas this year, Tom?
It's a Wednesday.
Do you remember? I looked it up yesterday before you, because you had to know.
I was just trying to make sure that I didn't fire you on a Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday.
Thank you.
Like to follow me.
What a lunatic.
This Christmas.
Right?
That's a very strange proclamation.
That is very weird.
I mean, it just reminds me of the movie The In-Laws.
Yes.
With Peter Falk.
All right.
And Alan Arkin, and they find that crazy dictator that tries to put the topless woman on the tries to put the topless woman on the flag.
Hilarious. Is that Mrs. General? That's what he, yes. Is that Mrs. General on the flag?
What a lunatic.
A Delta Airlines flight from Boston to Rome was diverted due to a severe diarrhea incident.
And the plane's touching down.
According to flight data, the plane was 2 hours into its journey when it turned around, landed in New York City, following the so-called onboard medical issue. It was reported a passenger had severe bouts of diarrhea all over their seat. The incident comes after several similar issues that have plagued Delta recently, including passengers getting sick from moldy chicken. And last year, a Delta Airlines flight to Barcelona was forced to return to Atlanta after a passenger had diarrhea all the way through the plane.
How did that work?
Well,
Must have been running to the
bathroom.
Yeah. And just sprayed down the whole place.
Yeah.
What does it cost to turn a plane around? And doesn't it cost them a fortune
I
to
would think so.
go to the gate?
Disrupts your whole schedule for everybody.
Are you allowed to beat up the person who had diarrhea?
Why would you get on the plane if you know you're sick? Don't get on the plane.
You ever been that sick?
Or wear a diaper.
But diarrhea doesn't necessarily creep up on you.
You turn the plane around over the Atlantic Ocean, diarrhea, that level?
I mean, it does creep up on you. It's not, so I can kind of go, well, it makes sense if somebody goes, I wasn't sick when I got on. It hit me as we were up here.
Yeah, maybe don't eat the oysters before you get on board.
Yeah.
Oh, yikes. Well, on a lighter note.
Oh, I don't know if this is a lighter note, but it's kind of an interesting note from the world of science. For people suffering from a rare condition that prevents them from burping.
Weird.
Botox could be the answer, Josh.
Is that right?
Yeah, you let out a big one this morning.
Chick is one of the best burpers on command.
I don't want to brag, but I can't burp the alphabet, but I can give you a loud one on command if you'd like. Yeah.
According to the USA Today,
not bad.
Wow. Thank you very much.
The inability to belch, officially known as retrograde, chrysophorininatus dysfunction.
Okay.
It's called albelchia, or can cause bloating, pain, gurgling in the neck and chest, and excessive flatulence.
So it's what's not coming out the face is going out the...
it kind of backs up.
What is that, the old joke? Smart fart, took an elevator, something like that, right?
What?
Yes.
Yeah. Better out than in, as long as it doesn't make gravy, stuff like that. You know.
Oh, God.
Yes, these are all old sayings.
From the playground?
So you're saying these people, if they drink a soda pop, for example, they were unable to belch, it comes out the back?
Right.
Yeah,
well,
or it stays in and they can't belch, or they just bloat up.
So you get...
What is that condition called?
I'm sorry, where do you get the Botox then?
About 1,800 people have received Botox injections to help them burp after a laryngologist, Robert Bastian, first named the condition and came up with a treatment in the neck. They give it to him in the neck.
Huh.
It's
Botox.
like you take a book and you punch their trachea.
No, you don't do that.
It breaks their windpipe and
helps people burp, I guess. I don't know how it works.
I wonder how it works.
Must relax.
Must break down the ass. Oh, yeah.
Relax your esophagus, your larynx.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, yeah.
What is Botox is used to tighten skin, right?
Yeah.
Wrinkles and stuff, yeah.
Wrinkles.
Tighten wrinkles.
I know that deep throating is a form, some of the principles in that are the same as what we're
based on.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
That's exactly right. Yes.
Okay.
You have to relax.
Yeah. Take it to the root.
Or you suffocate. Yeah.
Hey, there's also new research out there that reveals...
I want to feel the tip of your nose.
This is going to piss you off because you have a cat.
Okay.
Because you probably already know this, because I didn't think
Mites?
this was an outstanding
Mites,
fact.
disease,
That
filth,
both dogs and cats enjoy playing fetch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a cat that played fetch.
That's wrong.
Absolutely.
No.
Your cat would bring it back?
Yes.
No. Really?
Or would your cat go, oh, you threw that so I could go get it? I don't
swear
think
I had
so.
a cat that was a cat dog anyway.
Now, my cats they won't bring it back every time.
Right, but they will.
Yes.
When they want you to throw it again, they're done.
We have a lot of fun.
Scientists surveyed pets. Scientists surveyed pet parents and of the nearly 74,000 dog owners.
Pet parents? That's what we're calling them now?
my fur babies.
That participated, almost 80% said their dogs played fetch. My dog sometimes won't bring it back.
You
They'll
don't
look
call
at me
that
like,
your pet dog. You call it your fur baby. Is that right? Okay.
As for cat owners, 8,000 were surveyed, and more than 40% said their cat also engaged in fetching behavior, showing that fetching among cats is more common than previously thought. Cats were more likely to display fetching behavior if they were generally more active and playful and if they live indoors.
One time would be more common than I thought.
Same here, yeah.
No, we have all kinds of games.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I take this crinkly little ball thing, and I put it on the banister of the stairs, and it rolls down, and then Gravy swats at it and catches it. And then I do it again, and she swats at it and catches it.
What about the game you have with tuna where you put it on the head?
You're all right. And then Gravy feasts.
All right, thank you. So, but does Gravy bring the ball to you?
I would say 1 out of 10 times will bring it in my vicinity.
In my
Your Honor,
No, I'm not. That's just the truth. I'm not saying that's.
So cats play fetch by watching you go get the ball and bring it back.
I'm kinda most of the time.
That really isn't fetch.
I'm not arguing with you.
I am.
Well, you shut up.
Who am I arguing with?
I forget.
Okay. Although cats of all breeds sometimes engage in fetching, it's more common in Burmese, Siamese, and Tonkinese cats.
Tonkinese?
Those they look like little trucks?
Shaped like trucks.
I'm sorry.
I've never heard of a Tonkinese.
Bang a gong. She's shaped like a truck. A hubcap for a head. What is it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Fetching reported for most dog breeds, but some are more likely than others. We pretty much know this probably.
Well,
Labrador.
the ones with retriever in their name.
Labrador and
it's
Golden
a
Retrievers.
Dirty lie.
Yeah.
Border Collies and English Cocker Spaniels are known for being good fetchers. Yeah. Your Golden doesn't like to play fetch?
No, she'll go get it, and then she just sits and looks at you with the ball in her mouth. Well, what's the problem?
See, my cat will eventually.
What's the problem?
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Have you tried training the dog to do that? Because you can get some treats, and in a few minutes they'll figure out what's going on. If I bring this thing back, I get a treat.
No, that's not true.
That is.
Are you sure?
Sure. Bring your dog here. You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
You won't let me bring dogs in. You told me about that.
I'm going to start bringing mine in, I think. At least one of them.
Are you?
Aren't pets fun?
Yes. So it's okay for you, but the rest of us can't bring our dogs in?
That's exactly
right. Yeah.
Gravy would love it in here.
Oh, I'd love to have your
all
cat
kinds
here.
of wires to bite.
Off the air by 7.
How much? To ask Eddie, how much amperage to kill a cat?
She might bring us a mouse. You never know. It's a big field out here.
Might bring us a raccoon. They've had them in the ceiling here before.
That's true. Another new survey. This time it reveals Americans feel overwhelmed by their own clutter. The poll of 2,000 U.S. adults conducted for the Container Store, of course.
I love the Container Store.
I know you do. About half of Americans have at least one room in their home that they believe is unsalvageable with clutter.
Unsalvageable?
Gee.
That's.
Do you have a clutter room?
No.
Not at all.
Not anymore. I did.
I don't have a butter room either.
Do you think he's got a clutter room?
No, I'm asking.
What about a dough room?
My doughery?
You got a pizza oven room?
Honey,
a dough.
I got to go vacuum the doughery.
Get you to a doughery.
It's just a giant marble island, and I'm rolling pins all hanging.
Flour on the wall.
I would guarantee the most clutter in this outfit here would be Ace.
Oh, yeah, but Ace, you don't consider it clutter, do you?
It sounds like it's organized.
Yeah.
Though.
Organized chaos.
35% of respondents said they feel cramped in their homes.
Well, get rid of this stuff.
The average respondent does 3 major cleanouts every year, and nearly a third do so more often. According to those surveyed, the easiest rooms to organize are A, the living room, B, the bedroom, C, the bathroom. Hardest rooms to organize are the kitchen, followed by the garage.
And the toilet.
The hardest things to get rid of are clothes, kitchen equipment, and hobby items.
Okay.
It's kind of true, yeah.
So you mean like that canoe you have in your bathroom?
I don't have a canoe in my bathroom, but okay.
I'm sure somebody does.
Who has a canoe in their bathroom?
The kayak.
Not a bathroom that big.
Well, no, it's hanging from the ceiling. I could see that.
Did you have a room full of junk?
No, I used to, but I don't now.
Yeah, same here. I had nothing.
I had nothing to do with cleaning it up other than giving money to the people who did or the person that did. But yeah.
She's a godsend.
Or you can take personal responsibility and do it yourself. There's always that route.
Boy.
Save money.
Yeah.
No, you make money with her.
Please
Great.
clean my house.
Ace, do you have a fire extinguisher at your place?
I have 2 in the kitchen.
Okay, very good, very good.
Fire blankets? Do you have fire blankets?
I do.
What's that?
I have one near the fireplace.
Well, Jess got you one for Christmas.
And one on my bed because it gets so hot.
Oh, hey. Friction.
Yeah.
Heat.
Hot bed.
Speaking of hot, a woman
Have you seen the ad, Pat, where the guy's the stove just catches on fire, the whole cooktop catches on fire?
No.
And then the guy just takes this blanket, throws it on, and everything goes.
Yeah, it's done.
It's great.
And you can reuse it. We have one We have one in the green room right next to the sink.
You should have one.
Pat, you got one from Just for Christmas. I know we
do
all did.
Do you have a gas cooktop or do you have electric?
I have no idea.
I think you do know.
You don't know?
You don't know.
Actually, I know it. You have electric.
I have electric.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can still, I suppose, set it on fire.
Yeah, of course you can. You can set a pan on fire.
I've done that there.
Try to cook a notebook.
I'd like to set all of you on fire. Is that wrong?
You know what? I'd
Yeah,
like
that is wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Emulate me, baby.
But there's a woman in Greece who likes fires.
I believe it's immolate.
She's been sentenced to prison for setting fires to flirt with firefighters.
Huh?
Greek City Times reports a 44-year-old woman has been arrested in Tripoli for
Going
two
to Greek
consecutive...
City, gonna have some butts.
Tom is laughing in spite of himself.
He doesn't want
to laugh.
He doesn't want to laugh.
The 44-year-old woman was arrested in Tripoli for 2 consecutive and intentional arson incidents. Fire officials said the woman had set the fires because she liked to see the firefighters and flirt with them. She has received a 3-year prison sentence as well as an $1,100 fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not too crazy, huh?
Yeah.
That's not going to be a Hallmark movie. Setting the little Christmas cabin on fire to meet the handsome firefighter.
Now that is a meet cute.
That's a special kind of lunatic.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
She'll probably
sad.
clog the toilet in prison to meet the maintenance guy.
He's so cute.
Scientists have also constructed a robot that will blend a living mushroom with machinery.
Huh?
Well, that's certainly handy.
A team led by Cornell University researchers cultivated king oyster mushrooms into the hardware of a wheeled robot that was developed to read the mushroom's raw electrical activity. These electrical signals were then processed and converted into digital information to activate the robot's moving parts. So the mushroom is actually controlling the robot.
I am baffled.
How did this come about?
I don't know, but now you've got a robot that's a fun guy.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Deafening.
All drums.
I mean, just.
Fun guy, Christy. The classics.
Ace is shaking his head.
Is that what you're hiding behind?
Ace, you got one better?
It's about time.
Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
What did the tired dragon make for dinner?
I'm in. The setup has me.
The tired dragon make for dinner. I don't know what.
The filet mignon.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Love the setup. Love it.
Implying that dragons actually cook.
Yeah, well, all he has to do is put the steak in his...
Right, right.
What if dragons existed or
That'd be
exist? Be nuts. Flying dragons and they shoot fire? Come on.
Ace's joke of the day brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or at sleepnumber.com.
Thank you very much, Ace. And now it's time to check in with Chick McGee at the compound, getting ready to watch some football.
I've got the Simply Safe Home Security System. Have you ever felt that sense of unease when you leave your home? Did I leave the garage door up? Is my back door open? What's going on? I need to find out. Did I leave the puppy dogs outside and they're going to chew my couch now? Not outside of their room, not running free in the house. I can check with my Simply Safe Home Security System and my 9 cameras. I did research on the best security systems available and landed on Simply Safe. It's protected my home for about 10 years now, exceeded all my expectations because Simply Safe has Fast Protect monitoring and LifeGuard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm. It can even see and speak to intruders and stop them in their tracks. You'll never be locked into a long-term contract. You can cancel at any time. Pricing is transparent and affordable. Less than $1 a day with no hidden fees ever. SimpliSafe has been named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report for 5 years running and offers the best customer service in home security, according to Newsweek. Easy to install and activate your SimpliSafe system in less than an hour. You can do it yourself, or you can choose professional installation and have a pro from SimpliSafe do it for you. Protect your home with 50% off. 50% off with a new SimpliSafe system plus a free indoor security camera when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit SimpliSafeTom.com. That's SimpliSafeTom.com. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
So I'm reading the rest of this article about these robots.
Yeah.
So the electricity that runs them is generated
from the mushrooms.
Well, this is so. It says the robots are able to walk and roll as a response to the electrical spikes generated by the mushrooms. This is from the journal Science and Robotics. Wow. This is going to end poorly.
What do you mean?
You think so?
Oh, I think so. This is going to have a bad ending when the robots take over.
Oh, yeah.
At least that's the morale of the story as I read it.
Oh. These jokes are pure shiitake.
Coming right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob.
I have a bean for lunch and then a bean for dinner. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. People say I got a bad break. Hey, man, what's going on? Yeah, this is so cool, man. I can't believe it. All right. I love the Bob and Tom Show because they represent America, the Constitution of the United States, and I live in Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah, so anyway, I was asking, somebody told me that you are a mayor in Hillsboro, Ohio. That's got to be really interesting. Tell me about it. Hey, Mr. Potter. Hi, Building and Loan. Oh, gosh, Yogi, I'm all sticky. Hello, this is Droopy Dog. Hello. Hi, welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I am your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
Josh is going to turn around.
One of your originals. Josh, just take your phone and do it this way.
I'll turn around.
You're going to hurt your neck. I can just see it now. You'll show up like Ted Kennedy at Mary Jo Kopechne's funeral.
Josh, you don't have to. It's like he's at a movie.
He's going to have the big neck brace on.
Isn't this weird for you?
Yeah, see, now that you say it, now that you've actually turned around, now it's kind of weird, isn't it?
Isn't he new since we were here the last time?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't remember him.
I'm pretty forgettable.
I noticed you wore red so the devil could find you first.
I had no idea that's how it worked.
Yes, either did I.
Okay. What's this tune called? Okay, that seems to be
the one
working.
you asked for.
Okay, good. What was that?
Yeah, this is a completely original song, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Leonard Skinner, but apparently we resemble the guy. So every time we play this, we're like, "Hey, Leonard Skinner," and we're like, "No, we're the Electric Comets." But you guys want to try it?
Sure.
It goes a little something.
Well, Ronnie wore big hats.
Okay. He did.
I don't know, Ronnie.
That reminds me of one of the other times we were here when that little fella with the gun said he was going to sue us because he was wearing a hat on stage long before we were.
Sadly, that's a true story.
And then he stole a light bulb and left.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Tell you about that later.
Boy, would you look at the time.
driver.
Tell your little Joe to Mary I'm on a jam.
All right. Hey, Mary.
What is it, Carl?
Do you know why Mennonite kids don't take sex education and driver's ed in the same semester?
I have no idea.
I guess it's too difficult for the mule.
Why don't you sing one for me, Carl?
Well, my breath ran away and I began to pray as the man handed me his pen. And though my memory fogs, I know he took my hogs. I never saw them again. Now I sit and cry most every night that those pigs, they got stolen away. But I'll get even. I'll see that heathen burn come shut.
Your wife says, "Go slow, I'm spilling my chili."
Hi, this is Augie Smith, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you, Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, you'll probably hear the kids back in screen doors pull another prank on me. But that's okay. It makes it a lot easier for me to decide who's going to have shopping cart corral duty. This is Ernie Fergler reminding you, that's Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom. The Bob and Tom Show. Friday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern. Worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Hey kiddies, Larry King here. Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, we'll review game night at the King Mansion over the weekend. You know, the usual gang. Rickles, Judge Brown, Charo, some cooks from the deli doing our nude ping pong tournament, pin the tail on Rosie O'Donnell, and the strip marshmallow relay, no hands please. Friday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom. The Bob and Tom Show. Friday morning.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy and Pat and Josh and Ace, and I'm Chick at the Dude Wipe Sports Desk. If you're still using TP, stop it. Dump your roll because wet clean's better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean. Hands down. Wipe that up.
Wipe that up.
Thank you very much.
Hey, it's National Cheese Pizza Day.
I'm going to Greek City.
Not a fan.
Not a fan of cheese pizza?
What?
You like to have a topping?
You might as well have garlic bread.
No.
Well, Pat, I think we really need to have Patty G. You should do one of your pizza songs then. Do you have any that are specifically cheese-related?
I have the crust one. I have a Make It Cheesy, the
Make
Eagles.
It cheesy.
Well, that would be a,
You know what?
That would be a cheesy one, wouldn't
I'm
it?
not going to be able to. No, I can't make up my mind until you tell me all of them.
Come on, Chick! Smile!
Running down the road, trying to lose my low.
Just one more stanza. Here we go. Well, I'm hungry and alone. Pick up my iPhone and order pizza right online. Yeah. I had pepperoni, don't like anchovy. One that's plain will do just fine. Make it cheesy, extra
Make it
cheesy.
My God, that's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And stuff the crust with mozzarella. That will please me.
I think Pat and I should put out an album.
I think you should shut up.
This extra weight is here to stay.
Yeah.
I've eaten pizza 3 times a day. Domino's is on its way. So make it cheesy. I do. Good-a-do.
See, we could hear the jokes if you'd shut up.
Yeah, nobody's having fun. We're going to put a stop to that. Oh, I missed
Here comes the ending.
Okay.
Ah, that's so nice, Pat. Thank you very much. A little tribute to cheese pizza.
Yes.
I did not know that you did not like cheese pizza.
I didn't either.
Not a fan.
I did not care. Yeah.
Well, that's not nice. That's kind of hurtful.
That hurts me.
I don't think it does, for starters. And
We have to hurry up. The American Pickers guys are knocking on Ace's door.
time now for Today in History. September 5.
Why don't you go over to Ace's house and take Noah and
September
do a little video tour?
5. I don't think he would allow you to do that, and I would not blame him. Tom?
I think you would. You
That'd be
would,
fun.
wouldn't you, Ace?
No.
No?
I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the stuff that Ace has?
I've been over there.
You have?
Like?
Yeah.
What was the line?
I'd hope he'd have the most extensive collection of erotic pottery you've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You know?
Yes.
Just.
I was at Ace's apartment when he used to live down the street.
Oh, my God. That was 40 years ago.
It wasn't 40 years ago.
What year?
83.
Yeah.
So over 40.
No, it was
Every
83.
bit.
Yeah.
That's a fat 40.
Yeah.
No, it was 83.
I was there once.
Boy, things have changed.
Yeah, things have changed. He has a home. It's in a nice neighborhood.
I'm very well aware of that.
Yes.
That apartment was very sketchy.
That was great.
That was a great apartment. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the.
They knocked it down. So they had to put something
Yes.
Yeah.
They do that to all the nice places, don't they?
Yeah. This is far too nice. Let's knock her down.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Knock her down.
Well, they did do that. Now
Yeah,
that I
hope-
think about it.
Many, many criminals died when it
What
fell to the
floor were
ground.
you on? You were way up there, weren't you?
10.
10, yeah.
10, nice. 10.
Yeah.
Well, I bet if that
I
couch.
was when I first moved here, I was so close to moving into that exact same place, and no one had told me you were there.
There was a local news anchor. We were in the elevator, and he says, "You know, the higher up you, the more important you are."
Oh.
He goes, "What floor are you on?" I go, 10. I say, "What floor are you on?" 7.
What's he doing now?
Oh, you always remembered that, huh?
You remember Derek?
I guess you told him.
Derek lived there?
Yeah.
Oh, he's retired now.
Yeah.
He's doing all right. I just saw him not too long ago.
Oh, very good.
He was retired when he was working. That's what I thought.
Happy
wasn't.
birthday,
Mailing it in.
1847, Jesse James. So it's not the motorcycle guy.
No, it's the outlaw.
Okay. This is sad. 1929. Bob Newhart, who recently passed away.
I don't know how I feel about Jesse James and Machine Gun Kelly and the people who reuse names that have been used. I don't care for that.
You don't
I would like for the real Machine Gun Kelly to meet the new Machine Gun Kelly.
Yes, that's what
See if he's not machine gunned immediately.
Yeah, good point. Mr. Newhart, of course, you appreciated his performance in Elf, did you, Josh?
Oh, he's fine. That movie's just.
It's
I thought you
adorable.
liked Elf.
Elf is adorable.
Yeah, you remember
Josh
the
hates
premise, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a grown man, but I'm an elf, you see. I'm an adult who eats candy. I'm tall, but my bed is short. Every year we'll watch it. Yeah! Get the family together.
You just don't like Joy, do you?
I love Joy. I don't like Elf.
Okay.
So sorry. How about Happy Birthday? Ooh.
You know, if you guys are going to set me up to do some of these older bits of mine,
we could play along.
Laugh or something. I had to sit here.
My world.
No.
As quiet as
You know what?
it was as quiet as a church.
Welcome to me and Pumpkins.
I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take your suggestions, your criticism. We're going to take them under advisement.
We're going to think about it.
And we will get back to you.
I mean, my God.
Because I'm going to tell you.
They just did the same thing to me.
This happens to everybody.
When you get to one of the classics, everybody shuts up. Sorry. How about this one? These are all dead people.
Stared at me like I was a...
More dead people. Sorry.
a
1940.
painting.
Happy birthday, Raquel Welch.
Oh, yeah. She was hot, yeah.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah, not
Nice
more.
I thought she was born in 10,000 BC.
Yeah.
1946. Oh, another sad one. Freddie Mercury.
AIDS.
That's helpful. Yeah.
Is that the timing of that?
Is it ironic that a guy that was named Mercury spent most of his time singing about love for Uranus?
And we're sitting here again. We're sitting here again talking about the same things.
Oh, God.
Sorry. How about this one? Here's a good one. A nice guy, friend of the show. We've talked to him on the air. Michael Keaton, born in 1951.
Yes, he's very nice.
Having a good weekend. Beetlejuice
Yes,
opens up
can't
in theaters.
wait.
Now, if this is successful, are they going to
See that on
Beetlejuice?
They should. But you now he's going to show up. You said it 3 times.
That's right.
Oh,
AIDS.
yeah, you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay,
If you say AIDS 3 times, Freddie Mercury shows up. Let me try it. AIDS.
No, don't honor him with a chuckle. Well, no.
It's the bravery of it.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury's not here, but the dad from Brady Bunch is at the door.
You're not going to give up, are you? Let's see.
Rock Hudson.
Here we go. 1698.
Josh Arnold.
1698. Peter the Great imposes a tax on beards.
I thought it was Peter the Not So Great.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Why did he tax beards?
Maybe he couldn't grow one. I don't know. What an odd.
It is odd.
Very odd. How odd is it? Well,
That's odd.
He'd be bringing in the dough right now. They're very popular. And On the Road, Jack Kerouac's novel, first published in this date in 1957.
Unreadable drivel.
I got to really mention anything at this point. You're kind of a streak of negativity. Thank you so much for joining us. And we have other delights on the way. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.